You all spent a long day last night getting into it, trying to assassinate one Kingsley Wendell's, as well as steal some documents. Your attempts were partly fruitful. Today, however, it's time for Evergreen's move. Zoe said that she will hold up her end of the deal. She's already reported back that the cameras will be down in exactly 2 hours' time. Ace, you wake up today, and, well, perhaps you wake up for the second time after coming up from being unconscious on Delta's table. Just an examination. Though, perhaps one that led to a little more knowledge on Delta's part.
So? Hello, Earth the Doctor.
Sorry, I'm nodding off. I almost like fell asleep. I'm gone. Let me open the roll 20 first.
Okay.
Couldn't stand how boring the Conway session was.
Ace, you wake up to a loud tromping, which I presume Waba has been doing the entire appointment.
Yes,
while
Waba
you-
is pacing back and forth in boredom. Just not very patiently waiting for Ace to get the fuck up and get
Oh,
out.
yeah, Ace is the patient, not you.
Guys, let's say
I think
Stan
I
is
wanna
the
quit
GM.
Conway's world.
Kirby,
Can Stan be the...
I was drinking soda. I promise you, I almost spit it out.
Can we skip this scene?
God,
No,
God
it's
forbid we have
important
to
to
have-
me. It's not like it'll take you a couple seconds.
Ace, you're gonna die in 10 days. Get out of my office.
That's not what. Oh.
God forbid we have to have one normal Conway session where we either have the full party, but everyone is operating at half brain power, or we're missing people.
Okay, that's
have like
sounds
5%.
not much of a course.
I,
Yeah, I am too, and here I am hosting the session.
that sounds like more than 5% to me. Damn.
Okay. Ace, you wake up to the face of your Ripper. And then, unless you feel like interrupting me in role-playing this, Delta has noted a few things. First off, your Plasmir, they've already told you before, is very weird and very unfamiliar. Your graft sickness has improved. You know, just standard stuff that you get for getting a new Plasmir. You're feeling better than usual. But the Plasmir itself isn't very stable. Particularly, that would be the routing between your neural pathways and the Plasmir being very faulty, which could lead to burning synapses. The best course of action, as determined by Delta, could be one, just to lay off, move on, whatever. Alternatively, install a motor cortex inhibitor just so that you don't accidentally trigger your Plasmir and burn your brain. And in the long term, it's possible that it could be fixed. It would, however, take a unique part, and it wouldn't be a cheap one, nor an easy one to come by. Some kind of military-grade routing base would certainly help you, and could possibly bring your Plasmir back into usable condition. That's about all Delta says.
So, I'm given the option of potentially frying my brain or not being able to use my Plasmir.
An inhibitor is removable.
Well, not being able to use it for the time being.
That's correct.
I mean, like, what has it done for me so far?
Gambling, 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 gambling.
I don't know. I don't think I've gotten much use out of it so far. I wouldn't mind installing that part.
Delta, earlier this morning, or possibly even in the middle of the night, Zoe had sent you the coordinates to a possible suitor who could procure high-grade pieces like this. You, Delta, have heard of this person many a time. You yourself said they're a legend. That person would be the gardener. Should you, Ace, want to procure that part, and should Delta want to be able to operate on you, you're going to have to pay a visit to the garden. A new side job has been added to your list, but for now, you might want to move on with today. Do you guys
Are we
have
done yet?
anything to say to each other?
I mean, I think we're all in agreement that we want to do the side job right now.
Are we done yet? We've been stuck in
Ask
here
the
for
doctor.
hours.
Ask the doctor, not me.
Waba like looks away from Ace, which her eyes have been trained on the entire, I presume, few hours, and then finally looks at Delta. Are we done yet?
Right, sorry, I'm trying to like tear my skull out of my head. That's not a character, that's me saying that.
It could be.
Yeah, I was also trying to, but she's not allowed to.
No, sorry, you can't reach.
No, it's
to the
alright.
screen.
Take your time.
You can't reach to the screen. I gotta do this. Why did the music stop? Why is there a spotlight on me?
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
The music stopped because I planned on interrupting you, but you never did, so... Ha!
What?
Delta, you've always got the radio on. And you note that it switches off of music onto a
Welcome back
broadcast.
to FIBC. I'm your host, Katie Holt, and we're here with the latest news on events in Oasis City. Last night, we caught wind of a high-speed police chase taking place in central Hearth Hollow. 6 suspects, one of which was noted to be the notorious mercenary known only as the G-Man, were caught infiltrating the office of Kingsley H. Wendell, a young researcher involved in
Mama,
major
TV!
controversies only months prior.
Shut
By the
up!
time police arrived on the scene, the suspects were already making an escape by window of the corporate estate and dove into the officers' own cars, jacking them and freeing one of their allies. After breaking off into the streets, the group were followed swiftly by the city's officers. Notably, one of these suspects was a chimera large and fast enough to keep up alongside these cars. The young lady subsequently destroyed multiple police vehicles before the whole group escaped into the night. Surveillance in the area was down last night. The chief of police suspects foul play. By the time the suspects had begun their escape, Wendell's had already been killed. Autopsy suggests his death to be
Anyway,
related to
yeah,
the
so if you want to get that part, I don't think I'm gonna go with
Still
you, so you can get out of my office and make sure I don't get in any danger.
If any of you see suspicious individuals in your area, remember to make a
If
report
you
to the
really
police
need me to
station
go,
immediately.
that'll be a
Thank
lot
you
of
for
money.
listening to FIBC. My name is Kitty Holt.
Is that me?
Stay tuned for more
No.
news.
Don't listen to the radio.
Tinker.
Waba
I
like
never say
points at
anything
the TV.
important. It's a radio.
There's
Oh,
another
so-
Waba in the
so-
TV. Go after
There's
it.
no
Get it.
TV, it's just a radio.
It's a radio. Ah. Wait, I know who the G-Man is.
Think in a few minutes.
Ace, turn on the TV!
I hit the Pentagon.
What's on the TV?
The group of you are about finished with this checkup. The other 3 of you, I presume, would most likely just be out in the hall, waiting on orders. But Ace and Waba, you're able to make your way out.
Waba sludges her way through the doors, leaving the same amount of residue that Delta has had to clean over and over, as per usual. Of
How'd it
course, Waba does
Think
not
I'm a
stay outside.
janitor as well. I do not get paid for that. I barely get paid. Come on.
I don't get paid.
I do get paid.
What? You get
What?
paid?
Who else is gonna offer? You think I'm just gonna offer it for free?
We do.
Get out. What?
Waba like exits out, stretching both the frog back and the human back at the same time. Just like letting out a very heavy yawn that I'm sure Ace has heard over the last few hours.
Do you even feel like strain on your body? You're not made of muscle or anything.
I don't know. It was really boring. She like continues to stretch until you hear like a big pop.
I don't know. I don't want to know where that came.
Do you think there's like an audio bite for like bone cracking?
Probably.
Yeah, Waba like cracks her back, you know. We don't really know how that works, but fudge it out, you know. Can I go to sleep yet, Ace?
Wow, isn't it early in the daylight?
Yeah, and
We have things to do.
The whole day is ahead of us, Waba. We can't go to sleep now.
Yeah, we're literally waiting on the mission.
I don't understand why I have to do anything for this. You guys always get mad at me when I do my job.
As you say this, you are all met by Hale. He kind of steps out of the room below, and comes up to greet you all in the morning. He is looking confident. A little more than usual. Often you'll see him stressed or sleep deprived, but right now, he's got his game face on, if you will. And if he steps up to you, alright, today's a big day. We're gonna need everyone in here to leave to be able to close down the dimension. You guys, alongside some of the other mercs in the room, and you see Hale just points at a couple people, and a bunch of mercenaries also nod, are on duty to distract and keep bird guards the hell away from you. We'll be exiting in the southwest exit, the second one from the tunnel. It's the deepest quote-unquote corner we have a door at. The group of you need to make sure that the fur patrols don't make it to myself and to Happy, who I'll be keeping by me as today's security detail.
Nemesis raises her armored hand.
Yes.
If we are to fight any of them in this, well, protection service, we're to kill them, right?
That's what I was gonna ask. Can I finally eat them? No questions asked?
Usually I'd be advocating for not doing that, but considering this is fur and also that we probably need no witnesses, well.
Odds are that even if you start fighting a group and manage to kill them all, they'll be notified. If you have to get into combat, I don't care what you do to them, so long as they stay away from us. Happy and I will be able to make it away, and we expect all of you, and he addresses the whole room, to be able to break away and get to safety away from the sewer. Fur, as soon as we're done, Fur can rush the sewers. We don't care. We just need to buy time. And however you do that, that's all that matters. Any further questions? Alright. In that case, everyone out. That includes you, Delta. Don't worry, your lab will be completely intact. Happy and I will start the process 30 minutes from now. I would like you all to try to coordinate, establish yourselves throughout our area. And if you see fur patrols, try not to lead on what's going on. There's going to be a lot more people populating the sewers, and if they see many of you, that'll tip them off. So play it cool, stay hidden. If you see a patrol heading our way, intercept them, distract them, pull them away, do what you will.
Right. I don't know what that means.
Waba, just listen to Ace.
All right.
You see Hale step up to you, Ace. Please keep that thing in check.
I try my best.
Your best's been pretty alright so far. Everyone out!
I like that you carried the suit with you.
He's wearing it.
Yeah, you're right.
You got that shit on.
I don't think I ever described him with a top hat, but you know, close enough.
I dig it.
Sure,
Dig
yeah.
in your butt.
And you all
Happy is also
watch
digging in it.
all of the patrons of Evergreen make their ways out as well.
Well, no, actually, Waba can't fit for the hallway, so
Waba is
does
able
not.
to squeeze.
Damn.
Hey Kirby, later could you give me like a written description of what Hale looks like? Thanks.
You have one.
Ah. Where?
Excuse me.
Yeah, the fucking.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Okay. You literally have one.
Ah.
You have a description of both Happy and of Hale. There you go. Go
Oh,
on.
and Jeeves. I think I'll draw Jeeves.
Your Jeeves
I already
description
drew
isn't
Jeeves.
much.
Hands off, he's mine.
Kirby frantically goes into ChatGPT. Write me a description for a character in D&D. He is a bartender.
Oh, stop.
He's deep
We're not as lazy as you, Jack.
You're right. It's deep sea. Come on. Anyway,
What?
the group of you make your way out into the sewer. I'd like to ask, does Delta go anywhere particular? Stick with the party? Try to leave outright?
Why are you asking me this?
Because you have expressed that Delta doesn't want to partake in these events, so I'm asking what Delta
What's
does.
combat?
Okay, so I assume Delta will stick with the party.
You're telling me the party's not going to get into combat?
That's up to them and up to your influence, not mine.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to do anything about that, but here we go.
You can try. You are all now standing in the sewers. Multiple merc groups split off. The group of you, head kind of east of the entrance you're at. And you can all see, as Happy and Hale step out, Hale starts pulling out, quite a fair amount of biotech, which is also magitech. There are, magical crystals, some chalk, whatever, all sorts of things. Kind of straight out of a book on the occult, but you would all know that kind of is the deal with magic these days, especially when you're moving an entire pocket dimension. It's going to take Hale some time. So, the group of you are now out, and I'd say probably positioned in a couple different places, around some corners, some bends in the sewer. And it doesn't take long for you to spot a group of bugs about, we'll call them blocks, 3 blocks down the way. Particularly, let me ask, do any of you think your character would take the furthest out position compared to the door of Evergreen?
Nemesis, probably. I'd imagine.
Gina
As a,
was the first one out the door.
So,
Wait,
Gina and
furthest out?
Nemesis, I'd say you both take a corner of, like, the same block, effectively. You'd both see this group of bugs making their way down in your general direction.
Eyes up. They're a group of how many people?
You see
3, I
about
think.
4.
How many? 4.
For they don't look that well. They don't look that noteworthy, but still, keep your eyes up.
Something to note.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
I'll say, in the meantime, on the other side, Waba and Ace. Ace, I'll ask you what Waba is doing, or at least what you have told Waba.
I would say, for the most part, stay hidden. Don't, like, interact with any outside groups unless explicitly told so. Because we only need to intercept them if they're heading down the same way as Happy in here.
It's a very guttural groan of like frustration from Waba, but she like relents.
My ass did not turn looping on.
Happy Sugoi music.
As you see Nemesis and G-Man, this group, kind of make their way towards you. They really kind of keep their heads down, pay no mind. But as they come toward your block, they round a corner just near you. But it is in the direction of Evergreen.
Hey, this place is off limits.
You see, the group of them kind of stops. One of them turns. On what authority?
I don't think I owe you an explanation, actually, but I think all you need to know is that it's off limits, and that you need to keep going the other way.
You see this guy kind of turn to his buddies and chuckle. Hear that, boys? This pretty little thing says this place is off limits. And he starts stepping towards you, steps through the sewer water, paying no mind to it, and up straight towards you. And as he does so, he puts his fist into his other hand, and you hear all of his knuckles crack. What's a merc like you telling a group like us what to do? Doing
Well,
down here.
Well, I can tell this wasn't your first line of work. Probably worked as a coal digger, a lot of you. Letting you. As you.
Okay.
Useless thugs. You really don't have any sense of survival. So, I'll tell you one more time. This place is off limits. Move the
G-Man,
other
like-
way.
Like racks his SMGs.
You
Hey,
know,
Ace, what's
you're
a coal
pretty
digger?
funny, mister.
What'd you say, Waba?
Let me
Ace,
tell you.
what's a coal digger?
Someone that digs holes for a job? I don't.
Ace doesn't
I don't
know either. What the hell?
What the fuck?
That's
Nemesis has to teach out on colloquialisms.
Yeah.
You know Ace's backstory. I feel like it's pretty in
Yeah,
character to not
that's
know
fair.
these things.
That's really funny. I would assume you guys have comms of some kind and can hear what's going on.
Yeah.
And you see this guy. He's kind of lanky, has like a shitty half mohawk in blonde. It's greasy. He's kind of gross and grimy, and he kind of slowly extends a hand to you. Well, Mr. Mercenary, me and my guys here just wanna make our way through, so how about you let us pass and I'll make it worth your while without having to break apart those pretty little plates you put on, huh?
How about you suck on this lead instead?
I don't have time for this.
G-Man, oh.
I rolled terribly, but
Before that goes through, I'm going to say, G-Man, I assume that you like round the corner from the other side behind them compared to where Nemesis is, and shout this, just because that feels kind of stylish. And you see this guy turn in shock, at your voice, and goes, "That's and Nemesis, you go to land a blow on him. That does not hit. But your
I didn't roll
sword
pretty shit.
clambers into, or not clambers, but slams into the ground and makes a loud, echoing metal tang sound as he turns again. Oh, you little pieces of... And he
Did you never
brandishes
warning?
from his knuckles, spikes. They erupt, and they are clearly, like, made of chitin. And he, like, almost points his fist at you. You call that a warning? A little bit more and you'd have chopped my arm off.
Well, that was the goal, but I guess I aimed a little too high. You were a short son of a bitch, aren't you?
Nice.
5 foot tall Nemesis.
She's like 6 foot.
Roll me intimidation, please, Nemesis.
Sure.
You see this guy, he winces, he bites his lip. You see just a tiny bit of blood erupt from his mouth because of it, as he takes a step back, bumping into one of his friends. Now listen, we're just gonna... We'll make our way around here a different
I could aim
path,
lower.
alright?
Maybe I could slash vertically this time, then there's no need for worrying about height, right? Or maybe you could fuck off.
Look, we're... Alright, boys. We'll take the long way around.
Good idea.
You see this guy, kind of step back towards where he came from, and then, round the corner near you, generally. Where they were coming from originally, before they had turned to go into what you had called restricted area, he's going down the path again. He's continuing to go.
Right.
If I were to describe it, and we'll use the theater of mind very crudely, this would be... Oh god, that's not the right color. This would be you over here, this little red dot, right? They'd have been coming here, coming down this way. This is Evergreen, they're going this way. I'd like you to roll sense motive.
Understood. Give me a moment. Crap, I don't think that's one of my good ones. I hope this goes well.
G-Man, you may do
Ooh,
the
that's
same.
a bad one. This is a bad one.
Sense
Yeah,
motive?
Yes.
Oh,
that's a bad roll.
Lord,
That's
okay.
a bad roll. Yeah, it's up
Don't
to you
worry,
now.
Nemesis. I'll save you. I'll save you, Nemesis.
It's up to you now. Oh, that's better.
G-Man, you know the streets and you know thugs. They intend on going that way regardless, just out of your way.
Nemesis, listen. We can't let him walk away now. Why don't we have a little fun? The day's just getting started after all.
I guess I did get explicit. I guess. Fine.
Listen, fellas, why don't we stick around and have a little chat? You talking to the barrel of my gun says to you, blam!
Damn.
You see,
Is this tough?
that greasy-haired man
He's tough.
turn around to you, and he goes, we said we're leaving.
And I said, you're staying here. So how about you come over here and face me like a fucking man?
Yeah, what
G-Man
he
is
said.
gonna raise one of his SMGs and fire at the guy.
Make an attack roll. 12 to
Does
touch
12
does hit.
Ace, they're fighting.
You light him up with bullets, and Ace, Delta, Mila, and Waba, you all hear the familiar sound of G-Man's SMG, pinging and echoing through the sewers, and the man before you, G-Man and Nemesis, shrieks and hits the ground, and the other three panic, attempting to unstow their blades.
G-Man
no
laughs
witnesses.
maniacally.
Missed the last time. I'll try again. May I make an attack?
Yeah.
I
A
hit a little better.
19 absolutely hits. As these guys are fumbling for weapons, you run up to the second of them, and he kind of
30-foot cone.
Oh, wonderful. In that case,
I essentially just, as they scramble to pick up their blades, I, with one hand, wind my blade back and swing it in a large arc as like a sort of shockwave, I guess, kind of sweeps in a line.
Okay. You do so, and as you do, 3 heads hit the floor. And their bodies all kind of slam down. The first guy who G-Man lit up is now drifting through the sewer water. And the smell of blood starts to fill the air.
Guess I don't really want to leave that there.
My favorite.
No, no, what the
Both
fuck?
of you, perception.
Guess I
Okay.
don't really want to leave all of that there.
On a 20 and a 22, you two see that body drifting down the lake. There's a familiar red blinking.
Oh, come
coming
on.
from through the coat.
G-Man, shoot it.
We are going
Shoot
to...
what? I don't see it. Where is it?
Yes, you do.
No. That thing. What the fuck is that?
Shoot it.
I guess so. Yeah. All right. G-Man just shoots it.
You fire a volley, and as the bullets hit this device, there is a fizzling, and it echoes through the entire sewer. Mila and Delta, you hear the sound of bullets hitting metal. The two of you would also be positioned relatively close. I'd assume Delta would not want to be far from Mila. Medic shouldn't be unprotected after all. You guys hear this, and up ahead, you see there's something moving through the water of the sewer. You can't tell what through the murk, but it is coming in your direction.
It's Waba too. That was directed at G-Man and Nemesis, right?
No, Mila and Delta.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, how far off is it from us?
About 2 blocks-ish.
And is it like moving closer? Like, or
Approaching.
how
you,
fast
yes.
is it going? Rather.
Relatively slow. It would be at about a swift walking pace.
Can Mila try like walking closer to it, and when it's like within range, just try grabbing it with their arm?
You may. As you get within range, roll me an attack or a CMB check if you're trying to grab it.
Gotcha.
A 19. You grab it. It is too heavy to lift and pull out, but you are attached to it, and you feel a thrashing as it is tugging on your arm. And does a 15 beat your CMD?
It does not.
You feel it like pulling back against you, trying to either get free or pull you in. At this point, you see various biological appendages. It's not very clear what this is, but you see a limb that is a little too animal perhaps to be Plasmir, yet at the same time a claw lay out of the water, etc. at a time. It's not very clear still what this is.
Like, as I'm like still like fighting it in the water, like I call it to Delta, like, Hey, can you help me pull this thing up?
Oh, I've been gone for like 15 minutes. I don't know what's happening.
I'm basically fishing, and I want you to like help me with my arm. I want you to help me pull whatever I'm grabbing out.
Okay, can do. This sounds like a good idea with no consequences, by the way.
Yes.
Delta, I'll have you roll a strength check as an aid and over, and then Coqui, I'll have you roll a strength.
I'm going in the water.
We are going in the water.
We are going in the water.
Use that strength. It was
We're
over.
going in the
Is,
water.
is Waba like how far is Waba and Delta, Waba and Ace from this?
Yeah, how
You'll
are we
know in a
positioned?
moment. I'll leave it up to you.
Waba's in the
actually.
water?
If you guys would like to say you're close, you're far, that's up to you. There are other members of Evergreen in the area if you aren't, etc. But you guys can decide that. Right now, though, Delta, you grab on to Mila's arm to help pull, and the both of you begin to pull, yet swiftly, you see like a leg of this thing, like crocodile-like, kick the wall and push against it, and you are both flung into the water. Can you both make a reflex save?
Yay. There it is. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, we're going in the water.
The both of you are taking 17 bludgeoning damage. As you are pulled in and you feel a slam as the both of you are hit into the wall. You're in water, you're crashing, there's a little bit in your mouth.
Well, I'm almost in winter break range.
Both kind of have the ability to see this more clearly. It looks like some kind of crocodile or alligator, but it looks malformed, experimented on, and twisted. It looks almost like an actual chimera, an amalgamation of different parts. And it is, looking aggressive. I'll give you guys the option to act in whichever way you see fit before it.
First off, I want to say, just like, this is like considered like
Yes.
stagnant, yeah?
Yeah.
Like not good water to heal it? Okay, dang.
Still water.
It is very much not good water.
I see.
Those who know.
Those who know.
Can I try to like, while still holding on to it, just like find a wall in the sewer and try to keep holding on?
You were just slammed into the edge of the, I guess, basin, so to speak. So you can very much take your other arm and hold on. I won't say there's a check required that you hold on to the wall as you do. While still maintaining your arm on the creature.
All right.
Does Delta attempt to do anything?
Am I in the water?
You would be, yes.
Okay, get out of the water.
I'll say you were able to without a check. Yeah, that's not too bad. You got the full diving suit, makes it a little tough, but you get up, you scramble up. And the water kind of starts splashing and falling and dripping off of you as you hit the side of the sewer. Basically the path.
Okay, you know, when you describe that as fishing, I don't... Yeah, I think you were being a little... You were scaring that a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that big.
Mila, you see it kind of facing you, It's very poised. Its limbs are kind of tight together, and it's almost hunched over, like it's observing and preparing a move, if you will. But it seems to wait for you.
Like, as I'm like just still staring it down and holding onto it, can I like try making a move out of the water to see how it reacts to me trying to get out?
How quickly would you do this?
Slowly. Like no sudden
Slowly
movements.
moving, you see it start to creep up towards you. The more you move your arm and like kind of try to get a footing against the wall, the more it moves towards you.
As it gets closer and closer, I'll like look over to Delta and say, cover your ears for a sec.
Okay, right. Sorry, something came up. I'm gonna be gone for like 40 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Ooh, all right.
It's
Oh.
way too much. I'm sorry. Bye-bye.
That's okay.
That's all
No
right.
worries.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Can you guys check
Us-
the Twitch chat real quick? I'm sorry to interrupt.
What happened in the Twitch chat? What the fuck?
What the
Let me
fuck?
see. I gotta get
Bro.
on the Twitch and see.
What? What? 25!
Okay.
Hi everybody.
Hi,
Welcome to
welcome to
stream.
Conway's World. Thank you, Engineer, for the raid.
G-Man is
rated?
G-Man does suck farts. It's true.
Oh.
It's on
Um,
a sheet
Canon?
actually. You can check. You can check. It's a feat.
Feet too?
It's on the sheet. It's on the sheet.
It is on the sheet.
It is on the sheet. That
This
sounds
is a
about right.
drawback that he picked.
You see, Mila, this creature, a hulking monstrosity inside of the waters in the sewer, it is moving quicker towards you. Again, many splayed parts and pieces of flesh attached to it. Some kind of horror. What do you do?
As like I'm like getting closer to crawling out, and I've told Delta to cover their ears, I will try and use Shriek just to startle. Oh, it failed.
Spell failure. I don't like spell
Why do I have
failure.
spell
We're not
failure?
doing it. Probably armor. I don't like spell failure. We're
Oh.
not doing it. It's okay. You can use shriek.
Yeah, so I'll like just try and shriek to startle it, make a loud noise, and then climb out of the water.
It is a DC 12 will save, and you rolled a 1 for the nauseation. Might be good. Okay. As you shriek and let this out, you see Delta kind of, their ears are already a little bit covered if they even have any under the scuba helmet. They're fine as the creature starts writhing and moving violently, erratically, like it's having a seizure, as it is nauseated. And you attempt to get up now?
Yes.
Do you remove your arm from it as well?
I
Or
do
you keep
not, but
yourself attached?
once I'm up, I'll try and like rush to find anything to like brace myself to, like on the surface.
I'm going to have you roll acrobatics to get out because you are still attached to it and it is thrashing.
All right.
17 is enough. You climb up, still holding onto the creature, as it thrashes and pulls in pain. But after some moments, it seems to calm down, and now you see the water is disrupted quickly as it starts moving fast in front of you, and you see a claw hit the side of the ledge as it is going to attempt to get up. I'll give you an opportunity to act.
Can I try kicking it back down? Just
Go ahead. Also, you can
Ooh,
roll
I
me an
don't
unarmed
have
attack
unarmed.
or strength if you'd like.
I'll roll strength because I don't have unarmed attack on my sheet. An 8.
All roll contested. It beats you. On a 14, it kind of, you kick down at it, but its head pushes straight through your foot, knocking you off your balance, kind of to the side as it lurches out of the water. You now get to see it in full sight. This is clearly a creature formed on the base of an alligator, if you will. Yet it has 2 extra pairs of legs, for a total of about 8, as well as multiple human arms and various claws, spikes on it, and a second maw kind of to the side of its head, that is very weak looking. It doesn't even have much range of motion, but it still tries to bite at you as it does. Does a 16 hit your AC?
It does not.
It kind of lurches out and it tries to bite at you with both of these bizarre maws, and you barely evade it. As it kind of pushes towards you.
Okay. What are the
Attack.
rules on like attacking something while it's like grappled with my whip?
You would both take a -2 penalty. You both take the grappled condition, which includes a -2 penalty to attack.
Okay, I'm more talking about like the because my whip is holding it, how can I attack it with my whip?
You can't attack it with your whip.
Okay.
You can. Okay, technically. Oh. Technically, when you grapple something, you're considered to be using that hand to do so. And we're going to consider your whip that hand. So you can attack with your free hand or any light or one-handed weapon in that free hand, but not the whip itself.
Okay. Like while like or in this space that I had when I like it missed me with its attack, would I be able to like look and see if it has like any kind of like transmitter or like some way of like getting information to Fur, or if this is just like some failed experiment?
Roll perception.
All right.
A 26. You see like a barcode on the back of its neck with like some numbers underneath, but no real tech on it. Nothing really left behind. It seems like this is a discarded creature.
Okay. In that case, would I be able to, from where I am, like get up and try and disengage and just try leading it away from Hale and Happy?
Yeah, I'll say. Would you be ungrappling it then?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
How far away are like Waba and Ace from this? Because I think I
able
would.
to hear these noises, and if you'd like, you can have by now made it here.
I think Waba is gonna make her way. Not even like asking Ace really.
Ace, you see Waba start to trot off.
Where are you going?
I heard something over there.
Okay. Go check it out. Just, go check it out and tell me about it. I'll stand here.
Okay.
If it's with someone else, please obey their orders. If they want you to help.
Fine. Waba like stomps off, heading towards Mila, and like stumbles upon them. What does Waba see, Coqui?
I guess if you're coming like in the time immediately after, like Mila just like sort of like keeping locked eyes with it as they back away from the gator creature, luring it away from Hale and Happy.
Okay. Do I see what this creature looks like? Kirby.
Yeah,
Mr.
you do.
DM. Waba's going to charge towards it in anger. After looking at its appearance, and try to smash it to bits.
Roll me an attack for your charge.
All right. Let's do devour.
Are you utilizing grab?
No.
You charge at it, and you attempt to sink your teeth into it, yet a humanoid hand, kind of almost slaps you in the face and bats your head out of its way, narrowly pushing your head behind it, as you close your maw on air.
Waba doesn't acknowledge Mila and keeps like trying to like crush it. I don't have to make like attack rolls if you want to do anything right now, Coqui.
After seeing Waba, Mila's gonna try to re-grapple the gator with their whip.
Go ahead.
Right.
That succeeds.
All right. Yeah, so now Waba should have an easier time hitting you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Waba, I will give you a full attack.
Okay. I guess Waba can't really transform. So Waba's gonna use the frog maw. Actually, you know what? Waba, in her rage, looks at it and fires the beam cannon. What happened to touch?
It doesn't roll an attack roll.
Oh my god! I'm free!
The beam cannon doesn't do an attack roll, right?
Yeah, I know, it doesn't.
It would be a reflex save.
Yes, DC 16.
You would see this thing, head on, take this beam cannon, and you see the beam kind of almost stretches across its back. You hit it good, and it is seared across the top in acidic spittle, effectively, as its back kind of splits apart a little. You note, however, that this creature is a little resistant to the effects of acid and poison.
She's gonna continue trying to, like, snuff it out.
Or you can. Does a 16 hit your AC?
16 does hit my AC.
You see this creature kind of whirl around and claw at you, and you take 9 points of slashing damage as it drives its hand through your gooey flesh.
Ow. Waba, like, recoils. So, like, in frustration that it's not dead yet. And continues to try and, like, slam her claws on it. May I attack again?
You may.
Alright.
Go make your full attack.
As a free action to being attacked, Waba's going to transform and but that's not second. Ignore the second one.
Okay.
Slash. Then slam.
Okay. You basically attempt to hack at this creature, and that you do. You bite off the arm that just attacked you. You slash its back where you had already kind of split its skin and flesh, and then you slam on it, and it is immediately motionless as blood splatters the entire floor beneath.
Waba continues, like, destroying it until it's unrecognizable. paying no mind to, not even realizing that Mila's there, kind of, and just like letting out huffs of very like heavy breaths.
You continue to do so. And as you kind of slam into it and claw at it and pound more and more, we see the silver glint of a barrel pointed at the back of your head, Ace, as from behind a person pushes cold iron into your skull. Now, what's a pretty lady like you doing down here? You hear a voice from
Just
behind.
spending my time. What, illegal to be down in the sewers nowadays?
Oh, no, quite the opposite. I'm happy to see someone like you here. I was actually looking for directions.
Directions too. Can I, in the meantime, well, bonded mind is just like a.
Bonded mind,
guess-
I believe, only functions within 30 feet.
Let's see the feet. Let's see the feet.
I don't remember how long. No, actually,
As long as
it
you can
functions
see
as
each other.
message, no?
As long as you can
Um,
see each other.
Okay,
okay.
well,
So, yeah,
I
you're
just
out of
have
line of sight.
Waba written on my bonded mind, so that kind of sucks.
It does work at 100 feet plus 10 feet per level as long as you have line of sight. This person kind of puts an arm on your shoulder. And as they speak, they kind of like almost try to turn you around. Well, I was looking for... Does a 19 hit your AC, Batty?
Yeah, it might.
Okay.
Yeah.
You take 20 points of bludgeoning damage as this guy pistol whips you in the head.
Okay, yeah, you have my attention.
Just to take you with me. And
Okay.
you see he is actively trying to attack you straight up.
Just flat out?
Flat out.
Flat
How
out.
far away are me and
Straight up.
G-Man away from this?
You guys, you'd be the furthest from the other four. The two of you are still like the time it took for the receiver thing to happen. Mila was already partly dealing with the creature, and therefore, you guys, it would take you, we'll say, a quote-unquote round or two to get to Ace if you were aware of what was happening.
Yeah, if we were aware.
Right.
You hear slamming coming from down the sewers, partly from Waba, partly from this person perhaps, alongside all of the other noises that have kind of been coming down and around.
Why is the Sage inactive? It totally is active. Do I get an action? Can I do something?
Yeah, you can act.
So, I have these tree feather tokens, right?
You certainly do.
Is it possible to drop one
Beneath his
in
feet?
between me and the other person? Oh,
Ooh.
actually, first, maybe first, can I use my limit break?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use tip the scales,
Okay. And tell
which is
me
just
what that is.
If I take for the next 2 turns, if I take damage, it is minimum. If I take healing, it is no matter what.
Right, okay. The first instance of it, okay, so basically the next one that happens.
The next time I take damage, it's the minimum roll.
Okay, that's right. Alright, that's pretty strong. And then you said you wanted to drop a tree feather token in between them.
Yeah, I'd like to drop a tree feather token. I love these things.
That takes no effort at all. You flick a coin down into the ground, and it kind of goes a normal arc into the air, and as it starts falling, it falls heavy and fast, burying itself like a seed into the ground. And that part of the ground shakes as a tree erupts from it. The tree stretches high up, and like the wood and branches of this tree pierce into the like stone ceiling of the sewer. The man is startled and kind of yelps as his gun and fist hit the tree as he had prepared to swing at you again. And he kind of pulls back and winces. The tree is wide enough that it kind of covers the entirety of this quote-unquote sidewalk, if you know what I mean, in the sewer. The side path. And you hear him curse loudly.
Next things next. Can I put out an emergency help thing on, I don't know, whatever comm channel we're using?
Sure. You can immediately send effectively a text or something like that. Or like a neural link, whatever, that'll reach them.
Neural link, like, I don't know.
Something like that. The group of all of you receive this. Except for Waba. I don't think Waba would have one, but Waba can be informed.
Yeah.
I would hope to God Waba somehow knows. Okay, now, next question. How are me and the man positioned? Like, I know it's man, tree, me. But compared to the direction Waba just went, and wherever else the other direction may be.
You're kind of in, like, effectively a hall. Waba went the direction, that this guy came from. You assume he probably would have turned a corner or something to have not run into Waba. And as such, you would be kind of toward the Evergreen side, effectively.
Okay, so if I were to run my direction, I'd hit Evergreen.
Yeah, you'd know the way.
But would I be able to take a detour to avoid Evergreen but hit another group of us?
Yes, you could. You guys are kind of scattered almost radially around Evergreen, but also there could be like one person a block away from Evergreen and another person in the same direction like 4 blocks away from Evergreen. You know what I mean? So there will be more people more inward or outward.
I guess for the most part, I just want to try to run myself to the closest person that I know of, be it the party or any just a random Evergreen merc.
Yeah, you would run back toward a merc. As you start to run, you hear a splash, and you see this guy in the murky water next to you. I'll get you, you dumb bitch! And he points his gun at you. And underwater. Does a 14 hit your touch AC?
Oh. I'm like sure it does. I just don't remember what my actual. Where is this?
It's in combat.
Oh yeah, that totally does. Wait, yeah, because touch is 12 and then flat-footed is 14.
Okay. You take a bullet to the side with minimized damage.
Wait, can I use?
It deals 2 damage.
Can I use? Oh, too late. Wait, can I use call still? I
Sure.
like to use call, pretty please.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's a lie. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I
You were
lied to
dealt
you.
2 damage by this bullet as it was well aimed, but by a sheer split step of good luck, your foot hits a rock and you kind of swerve to the side, and the bullet just kind of hits your right shoulder, just barely, and grazes past. And you begin to run, and begins to give chase, though quite a bit slower as he had to get through the water and up. I'd say a couple blocks down, you would be able to get down to another member.
Anyone in specific, or just the Evergreen guy?
Sorry, just an Evergreen person. You see a relatively sturdy-looking lady, who's got what appears to be, a plasmir, extending from her back, and she kind of sees you, running up to her rush, throws her eyes, recognizes you, and goes, "What the hell's going on?"
Okay, now I do need to ask for some help because there is this crazy pervert running at me with a gun.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If I could just ask, I would like to put you between me and him, and if anything, I'll be behind supporting you all the way. But quite frankly, I've taken some hits myself.
Say no more. You see her reach her hand to her back, and like grafting itself to her hand from her back, she pulls out effectively an axe head that is grafted to her hand, as she kind of runs up, and I'd say you'd have rounded a corner, and kind of steadies herself against the wall, and you can hear the running footsteps of this guy getting closer and closer. Is there anything you do before he comes around the corner?
Is it possible to... I know 5e has it. Is it possible for me to hold an action until a specific point happens and then do it?
Yes, it completely is. You ready an action, and you determine a trigger, and then you take the action as soon as the trigger happens.
As in my full action or just like a standard action or such?
It can be any kind.
Can it be multiple if they're not the same action type?
I think you can ready multiple actions. I don't think you can ready a full action though.
Okay, but like I can ready a move and a stand.
A move and a stand. Yeah, I think so.
When he rounds that corner, I would like to feint him and then throw a card. But I want to do the little thingy with the card where instead of using it for damage, I use it to give the lady, a nice, oh so nice lady who helped me, an AC bonus using one of my feats. Covering fire. What does that? Use the aid another act. I'll just post it.
Yeah, you use an aid lever to give someone AC by throwing a card.
Yep.
Okay.
With a ranged attack.
That works. You see this guy turn the corner before your ready to actions go off. Hers does. And you see her swing her arm and embed itself halfway through his torso. As she rolls a crit, which confirms, and he is stopped and spits out a large amount of blood. Attempting to scream something out at you. You then make your feint attempt, as well as can make an attack roll for covering fire.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that almost. Bluff 33. And I assume he's in the 5 to 20 foot range?
Yes.
Yeah.
A 10 is
10
exactly
touch.
what you need to succeed an 8 another.
Yes!
It works, and you grant her an AC bonus. As her axe embeds itself. He is so heavily wounded that he staggers back, unable to free himself from her axe, and tries to shoot point blank. Which whirs off into a wall, as he shoots 2 bullets, and both of them hit the walls. Clearly not well aimed. And you see the lady pulls out her axe, and swings again, and hits him straight in the torso again, and he falls lifeless into the sewer water as the water starts to turn red.
You, I,
Oh,
I'm
hell is his deal?
impressed. I don't know what his deal was. Quite frankly, I think maybe he was just one of those like unstable pervert types, just taking a stroll at the night, trying to prowl on a little old thing like me,
While I do agree there's a lot of those, you see her, kind of, um, swing her axe into his leg in the water to be able to pull him out. And she kind of reluctantly, and her face, squishing together as she does so to the stench and idea of it, pushes, the hair across his ears back, and you note an earpiece in one of them. But that doesn't look normal.
Yeah, you are right about that.
You see her, again, reluctantly take it out, and kind of toss it to you. Do you recognize it?
Do I recognize it? Let's figure out.
Roll me perception.
Perception.
It seems familiar. You're not sure where you might have seen this. Maybe you've used one. Maybe
Conway.
someone else has used one. Maybe you've seen those fur couriers use these. It would be plausible, but you're not 100% sure.
I mean, it's like it's an earpiece.
I never use this stuff. I work alone. Okay. She grabs her phone, and you see her type. You receive a notification, and this is clearly one that has gone to all Evergreen members. And she sends a message about it, in informing people of what happened, as well as asking if anyone else has seen anything and to be on the lookout.
I guess I'll crush it. Earpiece can't be anything good.
You take your heel to the kind of plastic and chitin that this is made of, a bit of both, and it splatters and smashes into pieces. At this point, you see about 5 people turn the corner. Or actually, I'll ask, how many of you responded to Ace's distress call?
I think Mila would have, and like just going
Both
in whatever direction
G-Man and
Waba came from.
Nemesis did. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, Waba likely because
And I'm sure
she's calling Mila.
Delta would have followed just by nature of not going to be left alone.
Oh, I guess so.
Okay, so 8th, you see rounding the corner 5 people. People you recognize.
Hey, hi guys.
You see the lady who just assisted you jump back, shriek, and then see, for example, the Evergreen symbol on Delta, and note that she's seen these people before, and kind of take her other hand to her heart and just go, okay.
Am I that scary?
Mostly that thing. She points at
Oh.
Waba.
Hi, Waba.
Yeah, Nemesis is pretty ugly.
No.
The group of you are now together. You hear the sound of a lot of footsteps.
Yeah. I would like to say, Ace, Waba is like walking back, and she is considerably more covered in blood than she used to be.
You took care of that thing you went to look for?
Yeah.
Did I say
Okay.
Mila's also like very covered in blood from the just splashing of it?
I don't need to know what happened with you two. I'm okay.
I was gonna tell you if you asked.
It's okay. Maybe later.
You guys hear the sound of a lot of footsteps, and you hear, I'd say, almost like a block adjacent to you running down the hallway. Um, some 5 to 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't assume that's Evergreen personnel, is it?
They might be responding to your emergency, but I wouldn't count on it.
I believe we should get out of here.
Kirby, when you said everyone wants to cover, does that mean Waba, Mila, and Ace, or
Everyone.
everyone? Okay.
You all made your way there. I'd assume G-Man and Nemesis would have met up with Mila, Waba, Delta, midway, making your way to Ace. Triangulation, am I right?
Triangulation.
Oh, I know a thing or two about triangles.
10 whole people.
I bet.
Okay, how are we dealing with this then?
I say hide behind the corner.
Okay, but what if
And
they're going the way we don't want to let them go?
are we directly stopping a path straight to Happy and Hale, or
A sewer generally has a lot of winding paths that are interconnected. You're stopping a path. Turning 2 corners, maybe to walk around you circularly would do the trick, but you are in the way slightly.
I think splitting up might be our best option again.
We just met up again.
But I mean,
as you guys
obviously,
discuss,
Ace had it covered.
these footsteps get closer. They are literally like basically on the other side of like, let's say it's like a big square of wall, hypothetically, if we were looking top down, they are on the other side of that big square of wall. And you hear the rushing come to a brief halt, and someone in a commanding voice going, Group A, head straight toward where the distress signal came from. Group B, we're searching the perimeter.
Shit.
Well, now we know where to split up.
You hear again that movement. Roll me perception, Nemesis and G-Man. You hear some of those footsteps going the way you guys came from.
Okay.
We should probably get back there then.
Definitely. I don't know how many people there will be. I mean, this group has 10 people. I can't imagine what the other... It's fine. We just need to go. Now.
Yeah, totally.
remember, you guys can always call on Evergreen.
Yeah, we will. We will. Just stay safe. As she talks, she puts her helmet on.
You guys split up again. There isn't enough time in the world to describe every event that's going to happen down here. But you are strong individuals. As you have seen, so are the other Evergreen members. So what we're gonna do is cut between the groups of you. And just talk about how you dispatch, or get rid of what is clearly her employees. They are rushing the sewers. More than just those 2 groups will come over time. Waba and Nemesis, you come across 3 guys near where that distress signal came out. How do you dispatch them?
I'm with Waba?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're with Waba.
You've been put together with Waba.
Okay, so they're like coming just towards us.
Toward the distress signal, especially. But in your direction, as you know the sewers better than them, you made it back there faster.
Right.
Waba is gonna like follow Nemesis, obviously, but I don't think. I mean, she is ordered to obey Nemesis' orders, or her allies' orders. But she will do whatever she wants until she's ordered to stop.
Okay. These 3 guys turn a corner, see you, and immediately point guns.
I have a. Due to Bloodlust, I never ended my rage since I killed the 3 guys. So due to Bloodlust, I have a +3 to all damage rolls.
Okay.
As such, and they're all like, are they close to us? How close are they? Would you say in feet?
About 50, 60 feet.
50, 60. That's not enough for overpower. Waba, how many like long range options do you have? Are we doing damage
Waba-
rolls, or are we just like attacking, or what are we doing here?
Feel free
I
to do
think
it
we're
as
just
narratively
describing.
as you like.
Yeah.
Narratively, is that like okay? Well, Waba has the fucking rail cannon. Nemesis isn't in the range that she needs to be in. So she's
Yeah.
going to slowly raise her hands, almost, just very, very slightly.
Well, okay, wait. Which? Because I'm pretty sure G-Man and Nemesis went together, right? So I'm in this,
Yes,
right?
originally.
Yeah.
You can be with them, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I do also have the Amen Breaker, on top of the, hundreds of guns I have.
Waba's
So
just
I
gonna like. Oh, go ahead. You first.
I could probably fling some of them over to you, probably, so you could deal with them melee range better.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
Waba's
okay.
gonna like do her own thing, and like she just sits down around like a choke point and readies her beam cannon for anyone to pass by into view.
Yeah. The beam cannon absolutely can hit them at the range they're at.
She just like, upon locking eyes on a fur employee, just lets out a beam that cuts through the air and incinerates the first guy who walks past the corner.
You do so, and you see the other 2 guys. There's some shock, but they're trained professionals. They turn a corner and open fire as bullets start whizzing past a group of you.
I use Nemesis as a shield.
The giant
is her
Waba?
own shield.
That's like me trying to hide behind a twig, dude.
Nemesis wants to. Nemesis is gonna want to like rush in, try and get an overpower range. Which would be 30 feet.
Yeah, you could do that.
She will. I guess as they're about to turn like corner or whatever, she will just rush with blade aloft directly at them.
Okay. And G-Man.
I would like G-Man to rush in, like, past, like, sprinting faster than Nemesis, and, like, use the Amen Breaker to grab the closest guy, like, to, like, me when they turn the corner, and then fling him over my head at Nemesis' sword.
Okay, that's cool as hell. Nemesis, you charge forward, and as you do, you see a cable whirl past your head, and as a guy turns a corner, perfectly, the end of that cable, a hand meets his face and pulls him towards you directly. How do you make your attack?
I hold my sword behind my head like a baseball bat.
Fuck yeah!
Jack, even on a
Awesome.
nat 1, this attack will hit. Roll an attack to see how far you fling them. A 19, 190 feet down the sewer. This person is sent flying. Not their entire body, only a hand, which is the equivalent of your baseball, as it goes flying all the way down.
Nemesis holds her hand up like over her eyes to look far away at the baseball. I think I got a home run.
You
Hell
see
yeah.
the hand go into the
Probably
water,
bounce off the
and it
ceiling.
skips like a rock, and then eventually sinks into the water. The last guy, you see who turns a corner, is impacted by the now corpse of that first one, who is flung into the water with the corpse on top of him, and you hear a bone snap in the water.
If I'm flinging him 190 feet, I'd imagine more than just a boneless snap.
Oh yeah. As all of these guys are rapidly dispatched, to recite the order of events, a guy turns the corner as a beam hits him, and right after he finishes disintegrating, past his effectively boots stained with ash, goes a grappling hook, pulling a man into Nemesis' sword, which swings that man into the other guy, slamming him down and flinging his hand all the way down for a home run. We're now going to switch perspectives. Ace, Delta, and
Good job,
Mila. You hear operatives on either end of you rushing by the halls, and one of them notices you and kind of stops, and the other two groups, or the other 3 people, stop. There are 4 people on either side of you, basically flanking from both sides with their guns raised.
So there's 2 and 2, or there's 4 and 4?
2 and 2.
I'm gonna cry.
That's a free action on your turn.
No, that's like a standard action.
If it's bad enough, I guess so. Oh,
What is
come
that?
on. Get it off my screen, Jack.
DM, can you do something about this?
My gem, she's not a DM.
Waba can eat you. Anyway.
They said DM.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. No.
Damn it.
I can't control Jack.
Looks like
Thumbs
we
up.
still have a lot to learn about Nemesis.
Thumbs up.
You
Where-
see,
Where's Azoth deafened?
you see 2 of these people put their guns up and shout, "Hands up, where we can see them." This area is under a new protocol. We're putting it under lockdown.
No, that's justified, actually.
Are you apprehending us?
We're apprehending you with suspicion of involvement in a recent set of murders.
Whoa.
You'll be let go if you prove innocence, and frankly, we just kind of need to hold you here for a while. We're really sorry to inconvenience you.
Okay,
Guys, let's kill the
so
cops.
say that I were to take you to some real murderer. Do you think you could let us off the hook?
The fact that you say off the hook seems to imply there's more than you let on here. Take
Well,
us to these people
quite frankly,
first.
as it seems, I am on a hook. The hook being your apprehension.
You see him kind of look confused for a second, piecing together what you're saying. He kind of like thinks for a second, right. Take us to these supposed murderers then. And you might be dismissed.
All right, I can do that. We'll walk in front of you, maybe about 5 feet or so. You know what I'm saying? You know, just so if we try anything funny, you know what to do.
Right. One of the fur guys steps in front of you. No.
Okay, whatever. Let's go.
I guess they don't want to catch the murderers.
Our
Can I
guy
say
will be
Mila's like
taking
still
the front.
covered in
He
blood,
will
by
be
the way?
guiding us.
Like nothing's
Sorry?
changed. Mila's still covered in like crocodile blood.
And swamp water as well.
And swamp water and blood.
Yeah, we have Mila covered in blood. We have Ace, who probably has a black eye and a bullet through her shoulder.
Not through the shoulder, but the top of your shirt is absolutely like torn, with like a mark left of grazing.
We're all covered in blood.
They apprehensively follow and are guided by you, more importantly.
Can I lead them to G-Man, Nemesis, and Waba?
You can, yes.
Can I fill up on kill count? Let's go. I need a +10 to damage rolls.
Okay.
Farming?
You're literally farming my campaign. You can bring them down, and you guide them. I'll say you all have tracking on each other, in this place. G-Man, Nemesis, Waba, you know when they're about to round the corner. You're not sure why.
Waba's gonna like wait around the corner, just like sneaking up. It's like
I'm going to the corner readying overpower. I want as many people as possible.
Is Waba giggling?
yeah.
Okay, now.
How mad would Nemesis be if Waba was kill stealing?
Guys, can we vote kick Waba?
We actually have a toxic player in our lobby.
Yeah, toxic player. Auto balance the teams, please.
My number is bigger, so it counts more.
The group of you three and the 4 fur guys. First of all, 1 fur guy rounds the corner at the head of your party. Then the 3 of you, and then the other 3 fur guys. Waba, do you attack the first guy as he comes out?
Yes.
Nemesis, do you attack the first guy as he comes out?
Yeah.
I want you to roll a contested attack roll. Higher number wins.
It's weird. I haven't seen any murderers around here.
Attack,
Can
wait,
I-
attack
can I
roll.
bet on this?
Wait. Attack roll, not damage
Oh
roll.
yes, bet.
Attack roll.
Kirby,
You're
can
trying
I
to
bet?
hit
Okay.
first,
Kirby, can I-
because you're gonna kill everyone.
Kirby-
Yeah.
Okay,
Kirby,
my attack roll isn't
I know
amazing. Actually.
this isn't exactly how bet works,
Let's
but
go.
can I bet on who's gonna win the
Yes, you may. You absolutely may. You absolutely
check? I
may.
would like to.
Okay,
I
wait.
would like to
Before
bet-
we roll, I want to know who you bet on.
That's
I
how
would
that's
like
how bet
to
works.
bet
Yeah.
my last 2 MGP on Waba winning.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Go ahead, roll your attacks. 1
3?
each.
2. Okay, on 1.
Wait, no,
3.
hold on. I disable power attack.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay.
Okay, Waba's also gonna disable power attack.
And nothing changes.
Good idea.
Well, then there's no point in us disabling power attack.
You know, you don't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to declare disabling power attack. Technically, power attack is a choice you make on your turn. You could have not told Waba that, Jack.
Okay, whatever. None of us disable power attack. How about that? That's good. Yep. Okay, cool.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh,
On
uh-huh.
1. 3, 2, 1. Yes!
Waba lurches out. At your wing, as you're still manifested, Nemesis, you go to swing at this guy. The wing flicks your greatsword out of the way as Waba takes a straight bite. And Ace, you feel your pocket get a little bit heavier.
Okay, now
Waba's like
In-
laughing maniacally. Like,
In which case, Nemesis will
G-Man
rush
is also
forward
laughing
towards
maniacally
the.
at this
Nemesis
point.
is going to rush past Waba towards the 3 remaining guys.
Yeah, sorry, before that,
I was gonna say
Ace does an 11 hit your touch. Delta does a 9 hit your touch. And Mila
Probably, yeah.
does a 13 hit your touch.
It does not.
Oh, it doesn't.
it does not. 11 does not.
Okay.
I'm safe.
These fur guys are startled extremely by their front guy getting clobbered, and they shoot shots that don't go anywhere near you. You may all act.
Hello,
like,
I'm going right to them.
I'm gonna keep
How
walking.
far-
Waba's also going to just start thrashing. Go ahead, Coqui.
No, I
Sorry,
rolled poorly.
interrupt.
I rolled poorly.
Wait. Kirby, so the way corrosive is written, like, I can, like, make it so my weapon is corrosive. Can I, like, use my whip to grab someone around the neck and then just activate the corrosion?
I'll allow it. Fuck yeah.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
awesome,
I do that.
Can I? I'm just gonna feint attack somebody. How close are they to me, Kirby?
It's like 5-10 feet away. Not far.
Okay, yeah.
That feint goes through. That hits.
Waba like catches the intention from Ace, and just grabs this guy's head and crushes it.
I grazed him. Do I get kill credit?
You get an assist. Mila,
That counts for That counts for
extend-
half a bloodlust.
Half a bloodlust?
Bloodlust.
Yeah.
So like the point that's 5.5 extra damage?
Yeah.
No. You have to round.
Oh,
we
so
round
it's
down
at
in
5
this
again.
house. Yeah.
So it's 5 again.
Well, if you get
Yeah,
another
you get another
0.5.
half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mila, you extend your whip, turning around to your captors, and as you grab this guy around the neck, he screams, "You suck!" And you, I assume, tighten and burn this guy's flesh with your corrosion. As he holds his hands up to it, and to reenact a very well-known scene, if you're okay with it, you lift him into the air as he shakes, Darth Vader style.
I don't know how prehensile like the whip arm is, but that is sick.
Hey, Jack, not Jack. Kirby, am I allowed to draw on the front page?
Yeah, of course. Have you looked at it in a while?
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
you already crossed that boundary.
One
Ace,
liner this guy, by the way.
you turn around to this guy. How would you describe your fainting him?
I do want to hear the one-liner, honestly.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, me too.
You told me to keep my hands up. That's all it is.
That's crazy. He looks at you, in shock and awe as he goes limp. Ace, describe it.
So, you know how people... Okay, so obviously Ace is facing away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ace will spin on her heel and, like, reel back her fist to punch the guy.
Yep.
And then, hopefully, seeing him flinch or something, she'll, like, quickly flick out a card from the side of her legs, like, just into the guy.
Oh, that's
Maybe, like,
so
into his neck.
cool. You turn around, swivel, wind up a fist, and as you rotate to punch, you flick a card, hip firing, that would never hit in a million years, except he swerves to his left as you quote unquote throw his fist, and swerves his head straight into the card. It cuts through the side of his head. A tiny bit of brain splatters out, and he hits the ground.
Now that is not pretty.
You all continue to do this. Fending through for employees, they start to get stronger. Overall, you each take an average of 15 damage. Until...
Hey, I mean, I keep getting stronger. How many kills am I getting? Like, what's my bloodlust
take
at right now?
15 damage?
Kirby, how much am I
everyone
ramped
takes
up?
15 damage.
I am... Oh.
How
However,
much am I ramped up?
Nemesis and Waba, I would like you each to roll 4 contested attack rolls.
4 contested attack rolls. Okay. Just
in
4 in a row?
in sequence together. So Nemesis and
Okay.
Waba, each roll 1.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck.
Point to Nemesis again. Point
Fuck.
to Nemesis again. Point to
Yes.
Waba.
Point to
One
Waba.
more.
Cherry, cherry.
Point to Waba.
We're tied. We're tied.
Okay. You both get 2 more kills each.
Awesome.
But the party, each of you takes 15 damage over the course of these encounters.
I would like to bring a little attention to the fact I am now knocked
Wait,
unconscious.
can I just like
I
can I
can
just like
say
heal you up?
you
there?
got, yeah,
Can I
you
do
can
my
absolutely
thingy?
use Adelaide in between. So if you're below half, you'll be back up to half. So you'll never go unconscious. I'll say.
Okay, I just go back up to...
Azoth, do you like the G-Man slime idea I have?
Yes.
16. No,
Eventually, you hear a loud buzzing.
You got a lot to learn, buddy.
Oh my god. You all hear a loud buzzing from each of your phones. Hale and Happy are out. They've left.
I don't have one of those. I don't have one.
Not you. You hear a loud buzzing from everyone else's phones. Hale and Happy have made out their way out. And every Evergreen member has been instructed to find our way someplace safe and to make their escape. Hale says it'll be about maybe 3 or 4 days before Evergreen can be fully up in a secure place. You all will need to find out exactly where you want to go. Could I have you all, except for Waba, roll knowledge local?
Indeed.
Yeah, Waba rolls knowledge sewers.
Indubitably.
How many? Who's rolling? Everybody?
Everyone
Or
but
just-
Waba.
Yeah, sure. I should
Everyone
really
but
have a
Waba.
better
Ah.
knowledge
Wait, that
local.
includes
I've
me.
lived here for
That
one.
includes you.
Yeah, I
and
know. There
the
it is.
DC is 15. So Ace you
Oh.
pass. And Delta you pass. Okay.
Is Delta thinking
Let's
about
see what we
Evergreen?
think about Evergreen.
What?
Right, no, fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
You are thinking about Evergreen right now. I would say
Okay,
probably.
that's good.
Yeah. Two of you pass. Delta and Ace, two places come to mind that you could go to, for safe refuge for the coming days, or at the very least, just for tonight. We're going.
Yeah,
to
how about we
take-
get lunch? I know a good diner.
We're going to take our break here, and players, you will have to choose between the two options, placed before you, as to where you guys want to go.
Ooh.
I already
In a
made the
minute,
decision
stream.
for us. So.
See you in a minute.
Ooh.
Welcome back to FIBC. I'm your host, Katie Holt, and we're here with the latest news on events in Oasis City. Last night, we caught wind of a high-speed police chase taking place in central Hearth Hollow. 6 suspects, one of which was noted to be the notorious mercenary known only as the G-Man, were caught infiltrating the office of Kingsley H. Wendels, a young researcher involved in a major controversy only months prior. By the time police arrived on the scene, the suspects were already making an escape by window of the corporate estate and dove into the officers' own cars, jacking them and freeing one of their allies. After breaking off into the streets, the group were followed swiftly by the city's officers. Notably, one of these suspects was a chimera large and fast enough to keep up alongside these cars. The young lady subsequently destroyed multiple police vehicles before the whole group escaped into the night. Surveillance in the area was down last night. The chief of police suspects foul play. By the time the suspects had begun their escape, Wendels had already been killed. Autopsy suggests his death to be at least an hour before the suspects escaped, which begs the question, what was so valuable that they had to stay for so much longer? If any of you see suspicious individuals in your area, remember to make a report to your local police station immediately. Thank you for listening to FIBC. My name is Kitty Holt, and stay tuned for more news in the coming hours.
All right,
It's
we're
not
starting
my
the
fault
challenge
someone's in the
speed
shower.
run. You got this, Batty.
You got this, Batty. Let's
The group
go.
of you have made your decision. You have decided,
Sojourn, correct?
yes, that your party
believe
is
so.
going to head off to Sojourn. Sojourn,
No, I think
Say
we're
it
gonna keep
that.
saying it
No,
like
I think you said it wrong.
No,
I think you said it wrong.
Wait, I'm sorry. I know of a place called Sojourn. Where's the Sojourn
Yeah,
that you speak
You
of?
know, like the Overwatch character.
you guys don't have
Okay,
as much
Jack, we're gonna
control
kill
as you
you.
think you do over this campaign. You all
We could just leave
have
right
heard
now.
of Sojourn. Yeah, you
Yeah,
could.
we could
You
end it.
absolutely could.
All right,
Feel
guys,
free
let's
to
all
leave
go.
if you
Let's
don't
go.
want to be here. You all have decided to go over towards Sojourn.
You
It
actually
is
have more
the
control than you think. actually.
most well-known hermit group of all of them. Almost everyone's heard of Sojourn, frankly, and they've got a strong reputation and voice. So much so that while they're almost fully self-sustaining, corpos and generally syndicates and groups will try to stay in their good graces because they know full well that if they need to, Sojourners will typically be there to help. And the same applies to you. A group of you begin making your way towards the outskirts of the city, partly taking sewers, partly taking back streets, back alleys, etc., and eventually making your way towards Sojourn.
Hey.
You leave a few miles out of the city, not too far. You may take a car, you may run alongside Waba, but in time you will get there. You're met.
So, what
Oh.
is this Sojourn place?
Like,
It's a bar.
And
Why Nemesis lying?
I don't know. I don't like Waba.
what's a coal digger?
A prostitute.
Man whore.
That too, if you want to be technical.
Waba like turns in betrayal to like Ace.
what? Hey, why are you looking at me like that?
What? I don't remember. What did Ace say?
A literal
meaning
coal
of-
miner.
She just like stares at Ace without saying anything. You can hear her thoughts, but she doesn't say anything. We'll leave that up to imagination.
What did I do?
Yes, we can continue on
Make your way.
to Sojourn.
You find effectively
Kirby died.
what can you
Oh no.
Oh,
Excuse me?
Kirby's dead. Oh,
Okay.
boo-hoo. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, Stan, you
Suppose
can
I
be the
will
cool
step
DM.
up
You're the
to
cool
be
DM.
the
Uh-huh.
DM. I'll be the DM. Do not worry, guys.
Are you the
Uh-huh.
cool DM?
No,
No, that's
yeah.
Sam.
Stan's the cool DM.
Right.
I'm
Are
the,
you
I'm
the-
the funky, awesome DM. I'm the radical DM.
Okay, where are we going?
You
Alright,
guys
where are we
make
going?
your way to Sojourn, which is, wow, it's canonically pronounced now because I'm the DM.
Hey, what happened
Who just
to
left?
G-Man? Guys? Did something happen? Oh, that's weird.
Oh my goodness.
Huh?
Oh.
Did something happen to the G-Man?
All right.
What?
What do you mean? No, Kirby, we've played Conways without you. We're done. So see
Oh,
you later.
G-Man
Yeah,
died
we went
in
to
the
Sojourn.
story? That was plot
We-
relevant?
We went to
we went to-
Sojourn.
And became the new GM. Yeah.
Yeah, we went to in-universe bar Sojourn.
Sojourn.
We went to in-universe bar Sojourn.
GM man?
I'm the GM man. Yes.
Right. You all
Right,
come
where were we,
upon
GM man?
Sojourn. It is a large fort-looking building. Think old. Think
Wait a minute.
made of
Oh,
wood
no.
spikes. What? Think wood spikes dug into
Kirby-
the ground. What's
Kirby,
up?
question.
Yeah.
It's like sort of important. Does the stream pick up soundboards? Because if it does,
I don't want to answer that
then
It
question.
should.
background sound might get copyrighted.
Wait! Oh my god, you're right!
Don't worry, I'll switch it to something more age appropriate.
Waba uses copyright strike.
Jack, if you're the reason, if you're the first Conway bot to get struck because you left and rejoined, I'll get
That's
you.
hilarious.
That is
I
the
didn't leave a
first
rejoin by.
strike.
I didn't
yeah.
do intentionally. It wasn't intentional.
What even happened there? Did we all just disconnect?
Something better. Yeah, we
Yeah,
all
on
did,
Discord. I don't know.
was
Yeah,
like,
I
yeah,
dragged
better
G-Man
alone.
away.
I got moved over to Sojourn.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
know,
pulled
Kirby-
G-Man
Kirby-
away.
I'll switch it to punk rocker.
Of course.
Also,
Don't play.
that won't stop. Guys, I'm trying
Superman.
to
Play it,
avoid
don't-
copy strikes for as long as I can. I'm not gonna change my music, but by sheer chance,
Just end session. I'll cut this off.
yeah, just cut the entire bit. You all arrive at a fort, and it is made of logs in the floor, effectively, like old fort.
Yeah, and you wake up in a tavern, buddy.
A gravel road winds its way through the desert, off of the main road. And you all note there is technology at the foot of each of these logs wrapped together. It's not just logs, it's planks, it's wood, but it is mostly very old and natural. But you see the sand beneath the foundation, effectively, of this building. It moves. You're aware of it. Sojourn travels monthly from location to location, still within the vicinity of Osaflora, but they do so to avoid killing all of the wildlife in one area, much like typical travelers and sojourners. As you guys pull up, we'll say in a car, Waba at your heel, you guys drive in and through a pair of gates that open before you. At the door, you're greeted by a man in a large leather and generally animal hide vest. He's got a plasmir on part of his face that kind of looks like a patch you'd have on like a pair of pants or a shirt when you patch something up. And you see his arms and hands are dirty, coarse, and rough with labor as he opens it up and welcomes you. Welcome to Sojourn. What is the reason for your stay today?
Well, it's just a vacation.
You know, it's rare people come out here for a vacation. I appreciate you. And you see he gives a nice hearty, like, hit of the hand onto the hood of your car. Alright, is that back there a pet, or... And he points at Walt.
Yes.
It's a friend.
Yes.
Not a
Pet.
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 Right, apologies, ma'am.
It's not.
Alright. We currently...
Nemesis like raises a claw against
Nemesis?
or like Waba raises a claw against
Nemesis does it.
Nemesis? Waba raises a claw against Nemesis, but is like frustrated because she can't do anything about it.
Look, unruly pet.
Hey, you two.
Hold on, wait. Look in roll 20 chat.
Sojourn.
Why do you talk like that? Anyways,
What are you talking about that?
the man welcomes you in. And he kind of guides your car and you, Waba, on a gravel road and kind of tells you to stop really close to the entrance, actually. We don't really have, much room for cars around here, so keep it against the wall. You'll be able to take it when you leave, whatever. Alright. We don't have that many tents available right now. We've got one big one, which should be able to fit all of you if that works. It'll be around the back.
Wow.
You'll see a couple posts pointing you as... You note inside of here, this is a huge place. This isn't a small fort that you can, so easily see the other end of. you see like little buildings inside of this fort. You see people going to and from, and this is a very, very small town, effectively. In quotations, a town on wheels. And he kind of points you and says, you'll see the sign for the C tent set C. And you'll be able to go straight there. Number 4, if my memory serves me correctly, will be open. It's one of the large ones. You'll see it, and we have people there to guide you. Are any of you particularly good at different things? You understand how it works, I presume, if you're on vacation here. You guys work, we reward you with your stay and food. Any roles you guys feel like you could play?
Nemesis is sitting there in the car, seemingly forgot to take her helmet off. She's just like in full armor, covered in blood, with the fucking like menacing helmet on. She looks at him. I can send bodyguard or something. I don't know. I fight.
Good job. Personally, I know.
You blew it.
I can, I can wave my hand around, know my way through a body. Medicine.
Oh, that would be wonderful, actually. We've had 2 people get sick lately, if you were able to look at them. And we don't quite need a bodyguard now, but another hunter would be nice for the day or however long you guys intend to stay. What about the rest of you? And he kind of
Nemesis stuck on
hand.
what?
I've had experience on the farm and hunting, but I can't guarantee I'll be of much help there with my arm.
One arm's enough, no? Farm tender isn't bad.
Suppose you're right.
And the rest of you, Bafri?
Waba's like gonna not say anything as much as possible so she doesn't get assigned anything.
Ace has no qualifications.
Ace is unemployed.
I'm sure you 3 could
got
like
a pretty face.
Waba should just gone with the pet labels, so like she wouldn't have to do anything.
She wouldn't accept
I
that.
throw
She
a
wouldn't.
great birthday party.
Yeah, you 3 can run a circus.
Tell
But
you
thieves
what.
Can't do that.
He looks at you and he furrows his eyes. You in particular, G-Man. I feel like I've seen you before. If you're a party worker, if you'd like, you could keep the kids busy. They've been doing a lot of learning today. They might want to go out as well. If that works.
What?
G-Man,
No,
like, keeps
he's gonna take the candy
grin
from
on
the
his face.
babies.
Why, I'd love to.
All right, I'm glad to have you. And the other 2.
Find out how difficult it is.
I mean, I got like a.
No one's gonna say anything.
No one's
I think it's best if we don't say anything. I don't know. I'm like, I half want to see what happens.
No, you guys are evil. Yeah, you scold Waba for being like a murderer, and then you put G-Man in front of a bunch of children.
Hey,
He's gonna take their candy.
Listen. A full night's rest with only 2 patients who are only mildly sick. Don't complain about anything else. Don't stop anything. G-Man most certainly won't cause any more injuries, right?
Not to the kids, right, G-Man? Hey, on the subject of Star
No,
Wars
no,
references,
definitely
since we've
not.
been having some lately, hey, G-Man, if you were
Yeah.
to go and teach some young Padawans, you wouldn't do any murders, right?
I
Right,
would
G-Man?
No,
know
like,
the
orders
how
you must
to be,
execute,
but
right?
I'd have an army of Jeeveses.
They're all gonna die.
I imagine
Not worse,
G-Man
it's
walks
worse.
up, alright kids, we're gonna play the Jeeves game.
Yay, we love the Jeeves game.
No. Jack, every Jeeves must die. It's fate.
No.
Like JoJo's Gravity. Every Jeeves will meet it.
Wonder of you.
Right.
Oh.
It's
Like
like
the
the
old
type of-
man,
instead of serving like
points at
G-Man.
you.
Jeeves users are fated to be drawn together.
The old man points at you, Ace, and you, Waba. And the two of you.
I mean, I have like a like a pretty
You can
mug.
give him count.
I-
You can count, right?
She'll start she'll pull out her deck of cards and start, I don't know, I guess doing various tricks with them as she can. I know, like a couple party tricks, fancy tricks, but really anything you put me up to, I should be okay.
Entertainment. We don't need much in the world of entertainment, but can you work your way around a simple set of kitchen knives and a pan?
Yeah, I've been taught how to cook in the past.
Cooking it is. And you, madam.
I
And he
don't.
looks at the wall.
I don't see why I have to do anything. I mean, I'm better than you, so I shouldn't have to do any work.
Hey, Waba. Be nice.
What?
The
She's
man
not a
looks clearly
I
a
am
little
being nice.
dumbfounded.
Waba, can we have a little chat?
Ignore her.
Okay.
She's been like this since she was born.
Okay. I understand.
Which, the way she acts, is like yesterday.
You guys are nice enough seeming. I appreciate it. We'll say she can stay without contributing. It'll be okay. That's fine. The group of you can pull her weight, so to speak.
I think-
how
I think
rude of
any
me.
contribution she'd make would be detrimental.
I understand. I never introduced myself. My apologies. You can know me as Johan. I am, not exactly head. We're kind of a committee here at Sojourn, but one of the primary leaders. We all work together. You'll note, we all share this band, and he points,
So like a polycule?
with up a romance, yeah. He points to his upper arm, his left upper arm, and upon which there is a piece of cloth wrapped around, in a bright blue. We kind of grant people bands based on how long they've been with us, how committed they are to Sojourn and improving our cause, etc. And so, blue band typically means that you're in charge of communications and generally leading and guiding our group. You all will be granted white bands, just a visit for now. If you wish to stay in Sojourn longer, we always have room, but you'll have to work for it. And he kind of
Go
go ahead.
ahead. No.
He takes
Bob and
his
Nace are gonna have a conversation
hand,
later.
and kind of flourishes it outwards. But please, enjoy your stay, rest up. I can see that you've been into some trouble, but listen, we don't ask questions so long as you don't cause it around. And he kind of does a little head nod, and walks away. I'm going to say, the group of you find your way first to your large tent. Put your stuff down, figure it out. A coordinator, someone actually wearing a brown cloth around their arm, kind of guides you around, tells you exactly where you're staying. And you all are in just a really big tent, like a large cylindrical tent, which you all have sleeping bags. You can all see each other. There's no rooms or anything to it.
Tent.
Just a big circular tent.
Like a circus tent, but
Yeah,
not as much.
Not as big, but yeah, same kind of thing.
I designate my armor corner, and my coffin corner, and all of my stuff corner.
You have enough stuff to just build a wall
Hey, Nemesis.
and just a section.
Hey, Nemesis.
A fort.
Can you point
What's
at
up?
the corner of the circle?
What's up? Duh.
Everywhere I go, there's always edge.
You all with that new stuff. Nemesis, you create your hobble of gear. You get
It
a moment
works.
to rest, but you are all asked to contribute. It's about 4 p.m. There's still time for you guys to work a little further. And we're gonna go through each of you. We're gonna ask first, what is Waba doing?
I'm assuming talking with Ace, and if she can, trying to lounge around.
Right.
Just slack off. Fuck.
We can come back to you at the end of your conversation. Nemesis, you were asked to join
Hello.
the group in hunting. Oasis City is centered on an oasis, specifically a river running through the desert. Currently, Sojourn is based relatively close to that river, and they're sending a group out for spearfishing, and they ask you to join in on it. You see a relatively stout, kind of short, young man approach you as part of this party. Hi there. I'll be your coordinator today. We're gonna be going out off toward the south side of a river. Have you ever spearfished before?
Nerd emoji.
I need to roll. I need to roll a will save to hold in my like burst of laughter. Give me a fuck. I'm rolling a will save IRL. Okay.
Why
Give
do
me
you
a
talk
second.
like that?
Why do you talk?
It's so
Fuck.
bug.
Why do you talk like that?
Nemesis is like not for the first time in like 5 sessions or whatever the fuck, like not actually like wearing her armor and is just like in normal clothes.
Who are you?
She looks down at this guy who's shorter than him, but shorter than her. No, actually.
That's fine. We'll get you taught up, and you'll figure it out lickety split. He guides you, out the way,
Nemesis, don't say it.
out the
Nemesis,
doors,
don't say it.
and you meet with a group, and you guys are actually walking. It's a 30 to 40 minute walk, in the heat, and you make your way, over this time. It's kind of exhausting, but you're making it, you're okay. You make it to the river, at which point, you are taught somewhat how to spearfish. They give you a nice spear. For reference, this is just a masterwork spear. If you'd like to keep it, they will let you. And they kind of guide you over the water.
Amazing.
Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna walk up to this rock like so. And you see him plant his 2 little feet. And you're gonna hold your spear like this and hold it out over water and get a good look at it. Where you see the fish now is not where you want to aim because the water is going to reflect it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your spear and you're gonna aim kind of this way. Because that's where the fish actually will be.
I use my Death Watch eyes to see where the fish is.
You may do so.
I use my Death Watch eyes to see where the fish is
Absolutely.
exactly.
You do so. And he told you.
Can I get a plus on the roll when I do
You
that?
will, yes. God, let me finish. And you see him go. All right. So you do it just like this, and you see him slam his hand forwards, drive his spear into the water, and pull it out. And a waggling salmon is caught on the end of it. And then once you've got it, you're gonna want to be quick to take it off. He takes it off, and whoosh, he instantly cuts along the back of its head and kills it. We don't want these little guys to suffer. It's just rude. Give it a try. You might not get it on your first one,
Spears, but all right.
but just try it out. Even
Give
if
it a
you're
shot.
not the best at it, it takes practice. Give me a profession fishing roll at a +5 for Death Watch.
Profession fishing. Oh, I have a -1 to all my things. Oh well, that's fine.
Are you wearing your
Nemesis
armor
cannot
or
work a
profession?
job.
Hold on, because profession might be ACP.
I'm not. No, I'm not an armor. It's a wisdom. Yeah,
Oh.
no, it's well, it's not a ACP, but it's wisdom. Is the
Oh, you
thing.
just have bad wisdom.
And
right?
my wisdom
Okay.
not good. I don't know. I was expecting strength, but it's fine. I guess it requires more finesse and skill.
Mhm.
But a +5, right?
That's right.
All right. Let's see how it goes.
Wonderfully. On a 17, you actually managed to snag a fish on your first try. You kind of drive it in. It's not the cleanest pierce through of the fish, but it's good. As you pull out a fish, it
got
goes,
the hang of it.
"Wow, great job for your first try. That's really impressive." And then you're gonna take it and just cut it up, right up here, like this. And it kind of instructs you.
He
as
becomes
you use it.
shorter every time he speaks.
Every time he speaks, he gets a little shoulder.
What'd you say?
And you cut down along the head of the fish, killing it quickly. And you see them, they have a bin kind of with ice in it to keep the fish cool and fresh, in which the fish is thrown. All right, great work. Keep
You
going.
guys just do this all day?
Until the fish
You guys
stop
just do
coming.
this all
It'll be
day?
around sunset, and they'll kind of rest up for the night and be a little harder to catch. So, yeah, around about. And we change jobs. We don't fish all the time. We also hunt, etc. Our positions really change around here.
Right.
If you've got any more questions, feel free to ask.
goddamn sun at that.
That's the hard one. If you're not used to the sun,
Is it
it'll
gonna
get
stay
you.
this hard?
It'll get
I mean,
better
I'm used to
when
walking around at night. I
nightfall
can't
comes,
lie.
But we'll be going back in about a couple hours. And then you guys fish. We'll keep your 17 for the entire thing.
That seems nice.
You managed to catch a few. You get a fairly good amount for your first time spear fishing. And the group of you all have two, like, well-stocked crates full of fish. And there are other expeditions who got more as well, so seems like it's gonna be a good night. You all make your
I
walk
never
back.
deactivated. I never
Hmm.
deactivated rage. How much bloodlust do I get for these fish?
0. You're out of rage.
There's no way you
just-
have.
You
You
don't
still
have
have
that
your
many
rage.
rounds of rage.
How many
my friend.
rounds of rage
How
do you
many
have?
rounds would you have? It's been hours. You guys make your way
Go
back.
back.
Can I ask my
Um,
kill streak for the fish?
Jack, not being used to the heat, make me a fortitude save against Waba.
Fortitude save. Yeah. God, my voice is like so delayed because Discord's fucking dying. I should rejoin the VC.
Oof. On a 9, you're going to be exhausted until the end of the night. Until you can rest, that is.
Right. I'm gonna rejoin VC real quick because I'm delayed as fuck.
No worries.
Alright, bye, Jack. Goodbye.
Wait. I need to.
It's okay. No, Kirby made sure
Okay.
to deafen.
Yeah,
Alright,
no, I
okay.
hit deafen before he joined just so that we'd be sure that we wouldn't have the fucking Pink Floyd again.
Good job, Kirby.
Alright.
Oh, don't even say the name of
You got a lot
The
to
bed.
Don't say my name
learn.
with the bed.
Oh.
Sorry, I meant Freud. I meant Sigmund Freud.
Guys,
You make your way back.
Yeah.
You're being
Freud?
exhausted.
Freud, like Jack's shirt.
Like Jack. Yeah, you're exhausted until the end of night, but that's about it.
Oh, motherfucker. I need
Um,
new shirt. Oh.
We're going to move on.
I feel like this is a good moment for Ace to teach Waba the importance of hard work, but Waba's feeling really fucking lazy.
Family values versus the big chair I want to lounge around in. We're going to move on to Delta. Delta, you are pointed
What? Yeah.
for the medical tent, and they kind of usher you forwards and tell you if you
Oh,
could
my
just
favorite.
check up on the two in there. We suspect it's a flu, but our medic's been out for a couple of weeks, so we can't be sure. If you could just check up on them, and see what's ailing them, that would really be appreciated.
Yeah, I get that, but there isn't gonna be much I can do if you don't have any medicine. I don't carry too much.
Oh, we've got tools on hand. Yeah. Whatever the doc has in there, you
That's
can use.
wonderful.
He won't be mad when you're back. It's all for a good cause, right? You're led
Yeah.
into a medical tent. There are two. What are they called? Little, carriers. I don't remember the term right now, but the thing you pick
Stretchers?
people up on. Yeah.
Stretchers. Stretchers.
Yeah, stretchers. There are two
Stretchers.
stretchers, with like legs extended, and two people on them. They seem to be. One is asleep. One of them is kind of looking at the wall, and you see a fairly well-stocked medical shelf. There's quite the amount of things, some medicines, some herbs and stuff, just to calm people down. Of course,
I'm just
bandages.
gonna
etc.
stop you for a moment. First things first, you know what this means, right?
I do.
Give me statuses.
They're at full HP, and they are sick and a disease.
That sucks.
Um,
Yep, there's something wrong with them. My job here's done.
On that heel check,
Worst doctor ever. Ask to leave.
I can't do
again.
anything about that.
you note
They're doing the right thing. Resting. That's good.
that they're showing some fairly common sickness of like a cold or something like that. But considering the clearly how severe their condition seems to be, not fatal, they likely have a flu. You were just asked to check up on them and see if they needed any help.
You said one's asleep, I assume the other isn't?
The other is not.
Okay. Let me think. No, that's not. Sorry, I'm just looking at my actual class features first. Some of them are actually useless. Oh, this one might be useful. Okay, that's 7th level. Never mind. No, that's restoring HP. I got nothing for conditions. All right.
Do not have. Sorry, if I may just look at your sheet.
Yeah. Look.
Uh,
You're going to my spell. No.
oh right, yeah. Restore specifies fucking magical effect.
I can identify it, but if they don't have any medicine already, there's not much more I can do, and they're doing the right thing by resting.
Bless you.
That's fair, yeah. All right. Yeah. There's not much you feel you can do. Maybe give him some medicine off the shelf if you recognize it, which you would. But you see the person who is awake, in a very hoarse voice goes, Excuse me. Could
What do you need?
you get me a little bit of water?
Of course. You're doing great things here. Keep resting up. And Delta's just gonna search the room for not just water, but something to hold it.
There are a couple of wood cups, as well as a water barrel with a tap on it.
Okay. Well, we're gonna pick up a cup. We're gonna look at it, scrub it a little bit, get some water, look in the water, look at the water extra hard to make sure it's not contaminated. Look again, because I know I mess up sometimes, and then be like, alright, well, it's probably fine. And then give it to the person.
Thank you, Benny. I really appreciate it. You see this person kind of shakily brings a glass to her mouth, takes a drink. Some of it dribbles down her lips and onto the stretcher. How'd you get into this business, anyways?
No. So long ago, I almost can't remember. You know, you just know someone, and then you know another someone. Practice it for years until someone starts paying you to do good stuff. Until it's just reaching up the shelves, finding the good flu medicine. Take this as
Oh.
well with the water you still got.
That's my Benny boy. You're doing great work out there, son. You're doing great. And you see him, he kind of takes what you give you, but takes what you give him. And how are the kids? Are they good?
God, handful, really. You know, can't keep anything under control around these parts. But I'm sure
Okay.
we'll all survive.
Ha!
Day by day.
You and me both. I got a couple more days kicking here.
You better keep it coming.
Hey, thanks. I won't keep you
Well.
too long, huh?
You keep resting up.
Alright,
Not much else to do than wait.
you know, I'm gonna start counting some sheep right about now, so, well, if you need me, feel free to wake me up, but I'll be here.
No. Rest well.
He kind of puts his face
And
down
Delta's
onto
getting
the
out of
floor,
there.
and he passes out. We'll move over now. The G-Man.
Wait, hold on.
Forgive
face
me if
down,
I'm
no, we gotta
wrong,
be
but Delta reminds me of Dexter. Am I wrong for this?
It's over, they know.
San, how do do you feel about that?
Oh, I honestly...
It's you!
I
You're the
no
Oasis
idea
City
what
Butcher.
you're talking about.
The fucking serial killer? I don't know. I
You're the
also am so
Oasis City Butcher.
unfamiliar with
Sorry, I didn't mean to
it,
interrupt.
be honest.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No worries.
I don't know who Dexter is.
Okay, so is there like a school or like a playground or something where like most of the children hang out?
But yes, you come upon a tent, full of books and whatnot, full of toys, etc. And there are some kids hanging out in there, but you see a lot of them running circles around the tent, in the general area, picking flowers out of the ground where there are some. They're a little rampant, and you see a couple of people around here with, again, cloth around their arms. These ones in pink, watching over the kids, and they go, you here for help with taking care of the kids?
Yes, yeah, something like that.
All right. Are you a performer or?
G-Man just sort of goes like, all right, stand aside, I got this. And he just sort of like struts up in front of the tents, claps his hands, goes, younglings, assemble!
As you say this,
Oh no.
I'd like you to
Oh,
roll. What would I like you to roll? I was going to say, I'll say either diplomacy or, if you want, performance, perhaps like perform acting or something like that, if you feel like it. Up to you. A 12 to diplomacy.
All these kids are
it'll
screwed.
work on kids, I'll be honest. As a lot of kids kind of look at you, almost enthralled by the goofy voice. Some giggle, some laugh, but lots of little feet kind of tap the sand, the grass, the floor as they come to you, and they gather before you, and a lot of them sit down, crisscross applesauce in front of you.
Listen up, my friends, for this is a very important moment in your lives. Today, you become legends.
Whoa,
G-Man, like, points, like,
cool.
a finger to the sky.
Lots of kids start chattering
You all
and
will be
giggle
trained in the art
excitedly.
of deadly combat. He like
Whoa, that's
he looks
so
over
awesome.
to like the caretakers and like waits the kids and is like,
A couple
all
of
will
the caretakers
become,
give a little thumbs up.
the fighting force of a new generation.
Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, woo!
And then
You
like
get lots of applause from the kids.
G-Man looks around. He goes to the caretakers. He's like, you guys got any weapons?
Their smiles, the caretakers, they were like looking at you, putting on this act, smiling, kind of nodding along. Their smiles kind of like twitch. We have some toy weapons, yeah. A couple. We have
Delightful.
some swords.
Yeah, that should be good. Yeah. So he like
Just be
goes
careful,
over
the
to like
kids
the
can't
toy
hurt
box and
themselves
like
with
pulls
them.
out a couple like toy swords and stuff like that. We will be training in the art of combat today. He like passes out a whole bunch of swords to the kids. And then he gives them like really detailed like martial arts demonstrations that like most kids like would not wrap their head around instantly. So a lot of them sort of like fail at the stuff he's trying to teach.
A couple kids start to pick it up. You've got like
Oh my god, no.
No, Jeeves.
you've got a good 3 kids who are really showing like they're learning good. As they kind of spar with these swords, trying to mimic what you do. The others mostly goofing off, having fun, but they're
Oh, no.
still trying to
Okay,
follow
my
you.
ping went crazy for a second. I pull all the special learners aside. I'm like, you all will be part of my elite task force, the G Squad.
Whoa! That's a
Awesome.
You all
stupid
are my
name.
most promising pupils.
What does
It
the
is a
G mean?
stupid name, and that's why we love it. The
What does
G
the G
stands
mean?
for whatever you can think of.
That doesn't start
Combat
with a G.
is all about spontaneity.
What does that word mean?
Let me finish. Which word?
Spontaneity.
You're interrupting me.
Oh,
Spontaneity! Spontaneity means doing things randomly for no reason, and that's the beauty of combat.
I like that.
The G stands for whatever you make it in the heat of battle.
Like gerbil.
Yes! The G in G Squad stands for
I started
gerbil
to
when you are
believe.
throwing gerbils at people.
Why would you
The
do
gerbil
that? That might
spawn?
hurt the gerbils. I want to save the gerbils.
The gerbils will land on pillows, probably.
Oh, okay.
We are fighting in a pillow factory for this hypothetical. We're moving on now.
Okay.
And he keeps like
Your elite.
teaching the rest of the class, but like focusing on the promising pupils.
All of the kids seem to be having fun. Your elite
chosen
G
one.
squad are picking some things up. As one of them kind of goes, "Oh, I saw someone in the city once do something like this," and he kind of takes the sword to his side and runs at you and does a big slash. Make me a fortitude save, DC 5,
Okay.
against a move
Can't you
known as
fail things on
Zanmato.
purpose?
That would be in
What?
yeah. That
What?
would be in
What? Wait, what?
Excuse me?
Wait, what? Huh?
You successfully resist a
Nine?
gravity effect known as Zanmato, and this kid's blow does not reduce you down by any more than 1 bludgeoning damage. As he kind of
so this
strikes
kid
you
can
with
just-
this sword. I learned that one from one of my favorite superheroes.
Hey, chat, calm down.
Jeez,
Everybody,
like-
calm.
Mune Chica.
like totally light up.
as this kid kind of sheaves his sword all dramatically at the side of his hip, just through one of his like jeans like belt loops. As he kind of stands up straight. Anything for the G Squad.
G-Man just sort of like stares in awe and just goes, Jeeves.
Oh,
As his like jaw starts like hanging down.
How do you know my name?
No.
Jeeves. He is the one! He is the one! He points like a finger at the sky again. All the children around him start cheering.
I think we found Azoth's backup character.
All of the kids start cheering loudly. Jeeves, 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 Jeeves. Into the night until eventually the caretaker is kind of taking you aside. Hey, you know, you've been doing great work, but the kids do need to go to bed soon. We really appreciate this, so we haven't had an opportunity to play as much as this lately. And one of the people walks up to you, and she hands you a good 5 gold pieces and goes, just for cheering these kids up. Thank you.
I will do my best.
You gotta give that 5
he
GP.
takes the
You
5
gotta,
gold. Yeah,
you gotta give it to Jeeves.
Yeah, he
What does that
splits
G
the
stand
5
for?
gold with Jeeves. he gives Jeeves 3 out of the 2 pieces.
Oh, Jeeves' eyes.
Or 3 out of the 5.
And eventually, the kids are told that they must go to bed, and even though they snicker throughout the night in the dark, trying to stay up as late as they can, knowing they'll pass out by 9 p.m., it's a good thing somehow. And G-Man, you walk out feeling like you've created a new generation of murderous warriors.
Oh yeah!
We'll move on now to Mila. And these are all happening simultaneous. It's about 6:30. Mila, you are brought to the farms. You feel the soil immediately. You don't necessarily even have to feel it. You can see it and understand it. It's clearly been watered, healthy. You're noting where the plants seem to be growing best immediately at a glance. And the people kind of walk up and go, we currently need somebody to help with the harvesting right now. If you could give us a hand, or fun too. Frankly, that would be really nice for reaching the
It's fine.
spots.
Of course. Anything to help.
We've got currently a peach tree and then a lot of raspberries to collect from tonight. If you could give us a hand with peaches, that would really help.
Sure thing.
And they kind of lead you over.
And Mila just gonna like go over to like using their arm to like grab onto and like start just picking things off, rustling things so they drop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like collecting different fruits from the trees.
Roll me profession farming. Do you have any ranks in profession farming?
I only have ranks in profession trapper, but
Do this at a +5. +5 circumstance. Your ability to reach up high and grab the peaches is really helpful. An 8, it's alright. You do your best, and your best is still okay. Some peaches kind of fall a little hard, and frankly, a couple of them are still really hard to reach between the branches, but you get a good bunch. You see one of the gardeners, green cloth on their forearm, or upper arm, sorry, turns to you and says, you know, you've got a touch for this. You ever done anything like that
yeah, it's
before?
what I used to do. Yeah, in in another life.
Huh. Hey, I mean, if you want to stay here, we're always looking for good farmers. You could do great work. I mean, yeah, we do need a little bit of a hand, to be honest. The harvest's been kind of tough lately, especially since a couple weeks back.
I'll have to that I still have.
A couple weeks back, there was this weird, this weird drought. It didn't come from the weather. We had rain, but all of the nutrients out of our soil, all of the moisture sapped out. And we really could use a good farmer like you to kind of get that back, recuperate what we've lost, because our harvest has been a little less than favorable, if you will.
I'll stay as long as I can, but I still have an obligation to the people I'm traveling with.
I understand. Yeah. Sometimes I wish I could be like those Warrens from down the way. They're really good farmers. They've done it for a long time. Frankly, they don't let me visit, but still seems like there's something to learn. And with that, they kind of turn away.
Yeah.
And pick up a basket. It's been nice meeting you, though. Think about my offer, huh? And they step away, raspberries in hand. Have a good night!
You as well.
And you spend your time picking fruits, whatnot, filling baskets until eventually you've got 1, 2, maybe 3. And you're bringing them back kind of to where they stash these things. Someone in there kind of grabs them and says, "Not a bad haul for your first time," and kind of grabs some berries, dashes them, peaches, lays them out. You see someone in another corner of this tent, kind of moving stuff around and portioning things. And it's about now that you kind of smell in the air cooking fish. And you can see from around the center of this camp a smokestack billowing out. And as that happens, we're going to cut to Ace. Only a little bit prior, a couple of expedition groups returned with lots of fresh salmon. You, Ace, are assigned to a little room next to the fire at the center of this area, and are brought up to a person with a black cloth around their arm. And they go, "I hear you're gonna be helping me cook today."
Okay, quick mic test before I start doing everything. Can you hear anything in the background?
We can do. Yep. No.
We can hear you.
No,
not the background, I think.
Like, can you hear?
Don't hear anything special.
Okay, awesome. Cause they're playing King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Okay,
You
hey,
can hear that.
chill out, little witch. Okay, well you can't hear. Maybe you
There's
could
other
hear that.
voices in Ace's
We can
mind.
hear
aside
them,
from Waba.
yes, but not King Gizzard
Oh,
and
God.
Lizard Wizard.
Schizophrenia. Yes, sir, that would be me.
Wonderful. Today's fish. Hope you don't hate the smell, because we'll be around it a lot. You ever fillet a fish?
I'd say yeah.
Wonderful. He kind of walks up to you, and this is a fairly muscular man, very large, very built. with a very soft face, and he looks at you and gives you a tap on the back. We're gonna get along just fine then. Here's the deal. Tonight, we got just fish, as well as just some carrots on the side. We'll cook the fish over fire. Carrots, well, we can probably boil them in some water, get them effectively steamed. That'll be pretty good. And he kind of grabs your hand and just opens it up and puts a knife straight into it. And goes, all right, first shipment is in. Get to cutting. And I would like to roll profession cooking.
Let me just make this real quick. Profession cooking.
Mhm.
Because I only have gambling on there.
6.
Mm.
Your cuts
Yikes. That is the...
are uneven. On a 6, roll me a reflex save. 10 or lower is bad.
I don't like that. Where are my saves? There they are.
20. You nearly cut yourself, but you quickly pull your finger out of the way as you realize what you're about to do. You're kind of struggling with this, and the large man cutting a table away from you goes, "If you need a hand, I'm happy to help." And continues cutting. Do you ask for help or not? Yeah, probably.
This is good.
Ace is typing.
With the Waba who has come to help.
It'll been a while since Ace was last taught to fillet a fish. Okay. Good teachers, too long ago though. Ace, you're reminded of that time when last you were taught to cook and taught to fillet a fish, as this big guy kind of puts his hand over yours and says, all right, adjust your hand a little straighter like this, and then you're gonna make your cuts like so. And as he continues to talk and to teach you, you're kind of reminded of that time. You're reminded of the experience of being taught something by none but the best. As this guy clearly shows so much finesse, even in guiding your hand, that you start to pick it up rather quickly. I'll allow you to re-roll your profession cooking, this time at a +4. As he...
I'm sorry, you said reroll at a +4. I was cutting at...
Yes, re-roll at a +4. As he kind of goes, you're getting better already. And on a 17, your cuts are looking very clean. You're actually removing all of the bones out of the fish, etc. And eventually, you've finished that entire portion. You've got the carrots all done, and you go to cook it over the fire. At this point, the smell kind of fills the air, the entire camp even, and as you kind of keep going, finish up, you're reminded very strongly of a feeling you haven't had in a while, because as you return with food, plates of food are brought with you and to the circular tent, even back to the lounging Waba. You are reminded of when you used to have meals with your family. How does Ace feel?
Feels exactly Well, I would say she is very quiet. Very, I guess you could almost say that she's like lost in thought, remembering something. It'd be a hard feeling to describe,
I
considering
understand.
everything that had happened. But she does miss her family to a point.
Unless there's something that you'd like to tell me that Waba does, Jen, we might move on.
I was assuming that Ace and Waba were gonna talk. If not, then Waba's likely going to lounge around. Of course, Ace is the voice of reason here. Are you there, Batty?
Ace was literally
Um,
just gonna scold Waba in the car, like behind the car.
Sorry,
It's
what?
really good, actually.
Ace was literally just gonna scold Waba in the back
Hello?
behind the car. We can hear you.
Okay, because my internet keeps
I think my Wi-Fi is like fucking up.
It's Discord.
Yeah,
No,
I've been getting like
Discord's
the
just
same
dying.
like delay thing.
Stupid.
It's
Yeah, no,
It's
Discord's
probably a
just dying.
Discord issue.
Does
Yeah.
leaving fix it, Jack?
No, it did not.
Try leaving
No.
and rejoining, Jack.
Okay.
no.
Yeah, Jack.
Yeah, Waba's gonna. Yeah, I don't know if Ace wanted to talk to Waba or scold Waba.
It was literally just gonna be in the
But-
moment thing, like, I swear to God, if you're not nice.
Yeah, then Waba's gonna lounge around. She's not gonna do any work.
Okay.
The Waba who's learned nothing, by the way.
Waba is just going to lounge around, and you're eventually brought food. Fish and carrots.
Where are your white batteries?
I just. What just happened? My internet went out for a second. Everyone
Kirby
stopped.
died.
I can't hear anyone.
They killed him.
Uh,
Hello?
Is everyone dying?
died.
What's going on?
Discord's
Hello?
having
I
like
was
Hello,
alive.
I can hear you.
issues, I think.
No, because my ping is normal. I'm doing a ping test, but
We're
like
back.
this.
Sorry
Yeah,
about
it's
that.
just
It's
it's Discord.
It's
It is
Discord. Yeah, it's Discord.
Hi.
I think we can change the server region.
I'll change it to US West or East.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
No, it might reconnect everyone if we do that, so.
No!
Fuck!
The fucking,
Damn it!
the fucking scream.
I
and
didn't
then
get it in time.
Jack, why
I
haven't you
didn't
changed
get
it yet?
in time.
I didn't feel like it.
Okay. Waba, you
I'd-
brought a
I'd-
plated meal.
I'd
Salmon and carrots.
ask if you thought about what you've done. But when I bring you back, it's gonna play the sound again. Sorry.
Ace is deep in thought, and Waba, you feel this weird feeling, kind of a little serene, a little off. And the rest of everyone, at some point, gathers back together here, and comes to eat at your tent.
Waba like tilts her head in confusion at the new sensation. What is that? But yeah. Waba's already impatiently trying to dig in. I'm assuming. Don't.
Start digging.
Oh.
This is the first time you all would eat a meal together. I presume you mostly wouldn't talk to each other, but if you do, pipe up now.
Goodbye.
Guys, I think I found my true calling. Child soldiers.
I don't think that's quite
That's a bad
the
idea.
calling.
That's a bad
What's a
idea. Don't do
child?
that. You.
It's like a little human. And their minds are so malleable and stuff. You could just tell them anything and they'll believe it.
In your head, Batty, you hear. So that's what those were.
Don't know what a child is?
Wait, what do you say?
You don't know what a child is?
No.
Uh,
You're like
okay.
you, but smaller and weird and loud.
Yeah, practically.
Yeah, so
Let me get that just about right.
what's the difference between a normal soldier and a child soldier?
The children ones normally
Go ahead,
should
Ace.
be
Explain.
soldiers.
Explain why children should.
Ace just stares at Waba. There are 0 words.
Explain to
I
Waba
like
why
feel
children should.
Ace's disappointment.
Waba
Yeah,
feels
I think,
disappointed in Ace.
So
I feel like Waba and Ace share like some feelings, or can feel the other's feelings. I think.
You absolutely.
how did your errands go, everyone, except for G-Man?
It
I mean,
went fine.
I caught
you're
a few
eating it right
fish.
now.
Well, you're eating my spoils too, thank you.
Waba is like lounging back, enjoying the spoils of everyone else's work. She like gobbles an entire fish. Almost eating way too fast, so might want her to slow down a bit.
You know, if Waba pukes on the floor like a cat, that is not my problem.
She's
Let's
not
make an
gonna do
order. Don't let her puke.
Don't let her puke.
You know, you could tell even the most trained of cats not to puke, and we're not sure that would happen, let's be honest.
Yeah, Waba pukes all over. I'm kidding. I'm gonna roll like a 4-sheet save.
You know, like when cats are about to like throw up a hairball and they start like gagging.
Do you
know how
think
people
Waba
usually
has?
just pick them?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know, people usually just pick them up and like put them outside.
Yeah.
That with Waba.
Yeah, everyone communally has to pick Waba up.
You're not doing this inside. Go out.
Do you think Waba has like a hairball? Waba's like a go outside and like
I'd say
spit
it's
out
more
a
of like a
bone.
bone ball, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Owl
No,
pellet.
Owl pellet.
I'm sure hairballs are a thing because you eat people.
Yeah, human hairballs.
A bit
Waba
of
would not have
everything.
trouble digesting that is the problem.
I'll continue to relax a bit. Is there anything anyone does before you all head to sleep?
Holy shit, is that platinum?
I think Mila would hand their dinner over to Waba, seeing how fast they eat it because Mila doesn't have much of a stomach.
Waba like smiles, like just eagerly taking it from Mila. It's like
Tell me how it
gives
tastes.
a hearty chuckle. It tastes good.
G-Man tries to like out laugh Waba.
Can you contested roll on that?
You win.
Thank you.
Nemesis trick shots a bird for more bloodlust tax.
Kill! Counted!
Hey, okay, wait. If I
Nemesis
kill
murders
like
the entire party to maintain bloodlust stacks.
okay, wait. Listen.
Waba like
Listen.
like-
No, listen. okay, I'm getting to like genius level territory. You guys know like that environmental stunt where people like sprayed like on like Stonehenge and they said like, oh, you're killing a bunch of like algae on like the ancient stone or whatever. Like, what if I do that? Do I get like a bajillion million blood loss stacks? Do I by killing the algae? Algae, they kill the bacteria.
1.1.1.1.1.
Damn it.
Yeah, you have to like roll initiative, and there's like 50,000 of them.
They don't do any damage, but they just like all make attack rolls during their turn. And
They all
get
have
two
one.
attacks.
They all do like 0.01 damage.
The LG
But they have action economy.
It rounds up, so it's like 1 damage.
You all enjoy your meal. It's crap nice. I mean, what Happy made was damn good, but something about making your own food and working for it that makes it all the better. And for Waba,
I feel nothing.
Waba just likes food, to be honest.
I feel like Waba could have learned that, but she didn't get the chance to. So she's gonna continue.
She deprived herself of the chance. Who are you? Don't use that accusatory language.
No, I'm not accusing anyone, right? I'm not accusing anyone, right?
Oh,
It
my
was all
character didn't get a
Kirby's
chance.
fault. The DM
I'm
didn't
not
let
accusing
me.
anyone.
Chance
I'm
to
kidding, I'm
grow. We're all
No,
making-
that's not what I'm
We're having
saying.
fun. We're having fun.
Having fun.
Not until I get
A group of you retire off to bed.
No, I don't want to retire yet. I'm getting paid tomorrow.
Mila, though you didn't get to eat your meal, you haven't gotten to in a long time, you are reminded very much of when you'd eat a meal with your family, when you worked for it yourself. How does it make Mila feel to remember that?
I think more sad than anything. Just like remembering what they had once and how, by unfortunate means, that they don't have that anymore and they miss it. They just miss the feeling of having family, of like being able to eat, and they miss having a normal life.
I understand. As all of you retire into the night, Nemesis,
That's me.
your eyes open in the dark to a
not
familiar
again.
sight.
No, not again.
You're being watched by many piercing eyes. Nemesis is being watched by many piercing eyes.
This is some awesome
I'm
music
sorry,
for
did you
that
say my name?
situation.
You
Oh,
see
very good.
violet eyes in the air looking down at Nemesis. Even though you got that inhibitor installed earlier this morning, you feel almost uncontrollably connected, not directly to Nemesis, but to the coffin she is resting by. And these eyes kind of instill a feeling of lethargy. You feel like something is to be remembered. And as you do, we snap in to a memory. Ace, you are sitting at a dinner table. It's rustic, made, in fact, of wood. This table is old, the plates are somewhat unfamiliar, yet Mila, as you see this, you're reminded of a time when you had a meal with your family. The both of you see walls made of dirt, stone, a little bit of supporting wood. This is some kind of a burrow. You see pictures of little Warren kids, one of which looks rather similar to you, Mila. Yet this one has 2 full ears. And Mila, you're sitting across from a table of your parents. You've got many siblings as well. The dinner is completely silent. How was Mila feeling back then? And remembering this, how does Mila feel now?
Back then, Mila noticed that the dinners were getting smaller, that there was less food on the plate, more had to be split between everyone. But they didn't know how to be afraid of having nothing yet. In hindsight, they know that soon they won't have any more food for the table. They won't be able to have this calm life, but at the time that just wasn't a possibility for them. But they do miss this time still, and more than anything, they wish they could go back to it. They feel disappointed in themselves for letting them be the way they became, and not being able to tell their parents that they loved them before they left for this line of work.
Mila, you look around the table. You still see smiles on their faces, even though they know the same thing you do, that things have been getting harder, food scarcer. Your family is connected. Yet, at some point, the memory snaps, and those legs you felt and saw beneath you changed. And now you are again sitting at the dinner table. Yet the table is quiet. Most of the eyes of your family members, they avoid you. Your dad, every once in a while, looks up. A gaze you, Ace, recognize well. One that haunts you even in a memory that isn't yours. He looks like he's full contempt, of dissatisfaction, and you see something you've never seen before. It almost haunts you. Ace, you recognize the feeling as Mila's mother leaves the room, breaking into tears. You recognize the feeling as the memory starts to get blurry and fade. You remember what it's like to be judged by your entire family. And soon, the both of you wake up, well aware that the other was there, well aware that you both saw it, and more importantly, aware of that feeling. Stayed with the both. It's about 2 in the morning. Everyone else by now is asleep, and if they're not, they're not. The two of you can kind of meet eyes, even in the darkness. Ace, there's something up with that coffin.
Is Nemesis awake?
Nemesis is not.
Ooh.
Can she crawl over to it?
You can. As you do, your head starts to hurt. At first, just a little, and as you get closer, it gets exponential. more and more, it turns into a mite.
How close do you say that Ace could get to it?
You can get the entire way. Your head throbbing in so much pain. Mila, in the darkness, you see Ace crawling over. You feel some kind of connection to Ace, but you don't quite understand what's going on necessarily. You still remember that what you saw, Ace saw, and their experience is shared with yours. Do you do anything?
I just watch as Ace gets closer to the coffin.
Then Ace, what do you do?
Is there any particular feeling other than just a bad migraine Ace feels as she gets closer to the coffin?
You feel like you're overwhelmed with thoughts. In a way, familiar in how Waba would fill your mind with thoughts of hunger, yet instead it's all of your worries and concerns, all of your friends, your family, what you want to say to people, what you want to do, the best poker hand to play in a given situation, whether you should hit or miss in blackjack, it all comes to mind. Just everything you can think of feels like it's clouding all of your. It's dizzy.
Can she stop right at the coffin and just stare at it?
You look at it, and for a moment, a red eye opens, and it looks back.
She'll keep staring at it.
Eventually, the eye closes, and a little. Not much else.
She'll probably go back to, I guess, bedroll, whatever we may be sleeping in.
You return to your bedroll. Start to feel better. A hell of a lot better than before. You still feel that interconnectedness, but it's lighter now. Feels like it's fading away.
I guess. Well, wait, like to the coffin?
Yeah. And to Mila.
I guess she'll just lay back down and I guess you said yeah, it's in the pure darkness, but she'll look over to Mila's direction and give them a nod before heading back to sleep.
You can both see each other's eyes bright. You give a nod. Mila, how do you respond?
Mila reciprocates.
And then the both of you go to sleep. That is where we're going to end today's session of Conway's World. Thank you all for
Yay.
coming. I'll see you all next week. Goodbye.
Conways, more Conways, more Conways.